Well, it was your friend Makwaba by APTV, AP Radio 105.7, AP Sports is airborne latest no, and the international by non sorry, free in Kunyaso, free no and yabo, 3 to 6 p.m. live, and your day AP Sports are by latest news non transfers. You be doing come latest news, was Euro 2024 grand finale, Berlin, and at the big game, boss, you Spain, our more England, and no, some the Copa America, the big game Colombia, Omori Argentina, a game no babaso, and a Panama trophy no ababe do Miami. Me don't some updates beba. Yebe rem ewo Joshua Zagzi to Manchester United, and ne Oyeni Americas details in England saying Adebesiako. Yebe rem ewo Kylian Mbappe presentation, ewo Real Madrid Nyami Adoma. On the 16th of July, and a update banner if you are about this and many more. And the Abuani idea bro out of foreign and front no local news in the room. That was Kotoko. I swear, yes, Samba O'Neill, Samba. You better think Komaka Cram, Naya Koho, na Yaresan and Yamesi called latest Ninano. I want some. Ya de bentisha so efamami na hasen so transfer some to say you be rem phobia na ya din komo masters latest no you be de won some eba into the and so be tamuchuku efem amaya da black queens omugo so wo mu prepare ya won some eba na ya din komo afa ho na odi ne say ne obe come live on Facebook APTV live on Facebook Johnny show no live on Facebook na fe ya mo en komo na nwure show no so no ajusu kumo na se janom aso ewo Ghana e montene so he ana o monitor free takrade o ye kanesa akra wo tema uche ye efree ene bogoso ana se o Colombia Bogota ana wo monitor yen so ade message we be kan am wiase ba bi antentan no so ewo United States Miami ana wo Canada wo Montreal he na wo JJ mu ema ye live on Facebook no so drop your location na drop your din na chere baby monitor free na yen twa hala and enwure o show no so yet na say abirafo papa mu den sam no tuye na omo ani omo diduma no big brother Manchester atna the sports crusader and so atna na enwure omo na ebe pepa mu pepa adem and sam na tutuye amaye o show no so na enwure na production no so miema lazy no pa and asem to D and setup sober orom the producer or boy adwuma ye pa chairman etatre sanso and afim abranta dembaba and oracle battery mudane womo and a board production so de amaye na eba sam ene director wono director ene ya nana kwame wono board one the boss womo tatre and bibiansum dey Philipo people Inzaghi at the local news no honsem at the ebana fion said nyama ebesiako drop your location your name na minka hala ne Friday me be say me hu baby I will enjoy Friday edition of APSPORTS ne free baby I will be a joint to be a mamen sanka na yentwetwe komo joint to be a mamen san me nyina so kwa u gira so na wo che me joint na mahala o ene anwumri mame and the pick of the day no na ye ni komo na pick of the day ya dem eba no yentwetwe komo kakra our pick of the day no ya say which player deserves to be Copa America player of the tournament nyame aduma the grand finale Colombia Bogota for no woman Buenos Aires Argentina for and a day as so Copa America grand finale na yebusa and James Rodriguez and Leo Messi why and deserve to be tournament player of the tournament or Copa America ayenton kanemum or dropping on now to location and baby our monitor free number hala GH Schneider was a good afternoon Capo. I'm Schneider watching you live from Tonso. Keep the fire burning in the January. I saw you pa. Easy Don was a good afternoon. Supremo watching us so live from Asin Fosu Jamaica City. More updates on Real Madrid. You on some Benstraban and Aquasiusu hit APSPORTS. The program is live at Amstead, Mampong. Spain will win tomorrow. Greetings to Felix, Sami Flex. Okay, was a greeting to Felix, Same Anafi, Ohima Dina Yerasi Kwame Sugar or say Kwame Sugar from Gomoa ABK. I really like your show. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Abdul Latif Salim. Good afternoon. I'm watching the show live from Asante Mampon Capo, the Supremo. Keep it up. Okay, thank you. And I don't know. And some Adropi Ada Emmanuel was say good afternoon, Mr. Champion Host. I'm watching the best sports show live from Anyankwanta. Please kindly update us more transfer news from Asante Kotoko. Kotoko rise up again. My special greetings to my special greetings to all the church members of Revival Baptist Church Anyankwanta Idasi. And we are doing Joseph Osei. I'm watching a show live from Afako Battle. Update on Madrid camp. Vinny Jr. Vinny versus Jude for the FIFA best player award. Okay, rest in peace to my brother. Okay, maybe Juma Edama later on. Anale Kunsuko Jokrum, the biggest sports show in the golden kingdom is airborne. Okay, Ejatuato, Erasi Anane for your message. Abdul Salam Latif, my radio Diano, FM Ama, I do hini go light. Or say good, or say Capo, more fire watching the show live from Norway, Erasi. Okay, update from Liverpool, me the one Semba. Okay, and Shaban and Akwesi Usu, or say Capo, Shashikumu Janaso, Junior Popskini Akokari. Hi, Capo, we are watching the show live here at Boys Abre Parliament inside Akokari Zongo. I personally welcome Joshua Zegzi to my darling club, Manchester United. Hi to my lovely wife, Hawa, inside Akokari Zongo. And on Dono de Abayada Sepa, Nana Salvation, boss. Salvation inside Fosu, fantastic sports today. Please update on Manchester United transfer. Me don't some and so Edebaba or small for Nat or say Couple. You are the best senior mind. Okay, or say Charlotte Guda with the free touch and what day Abba Erasi. Eric Chum sir, please. What time is the morning sports? And opano 6 to 7 a.m. Na yatna senior de ejano and so ba ede hamao. Kwame Sugar said no doubt it's James Rodriguez and they deserve a Copa America player of the tournament. Osafo Osafo Evans. Also my name is Kwabna from Sechikrom. Yada so do dear and so to achieve every amen live on the show. Okay. Therefore betna sino mabeka Casti Martin was it, please. I'm calling from Kumasi. Update on Manchester transfer. May I say Kobe Manuchu. Good out in the Don Supremo. My name is Kobe. I'll go for James Rodriguez. Although I'm fan of Messi. May I say Saudi Abba. Wakano Kreno Ewumi Pa. We are Messi fan. Nemum. I call Eddie Ama James Rodriguez. Thank you very much for your message. Unless Carrasco Atta. Was it Capo, please? Why Messi name is in this? Hey, this guy should retire and we will have fair football. Well, Carrasco from a breed made us Kobe Manucho, my kind of message. No, dear mama, remember the Fakwaba. Not later, me mammy Judy, the Akanu Famamo. Frank God, or say Nana, ya glorious from Sunyane. Messi always the best. And what they Cindy Collins say, James Rodriguez deserved the play of the tournament. Podolski from Nkranza South. Okay, yeah, I see. Ona nyina se ona de free aba mame mabia fa kwa aba big brother atnase crusade and so atnase team mu makwaba na yabobon komo kakra na yatoa so edi free abra odo message tine ba drop location udin wo baby a wo monitor Fridays edition na ye ntwetwem komo na nwumre na uwi awa drop o pick of the day na ye ready ama APSPORTS no miensa commission nsia ebebo ka no emu ayeshepa big brother bibi aboko de
Minua Yankopon Adam. Sounds like we have a good
Nami Adum Bibia fine. Thank God it's Friday.
Yes, it's Friday. Say na.
Yes.
The baby I street ni baby I and ye is a cry.
Well, Crusader, Mamma Aqua, who are dear champion.
Adum.
Crusader.
Capo the Supremo.
Kwanguma numa nyumbre. Obe cha dum nshira ma dum ma.
Udi wo mu de.
Na me be hwe.
Udi de matro dada. Emi nua de de ametro udi wo.
Good one. Friday to Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, prepare for Copa America Grand Finale and then the Euros Grand Finale of Berlin. England up against Spain. The big game. Share ni mu kwan nemum and your concentration no Copa America no as when you say why players ni monitor bia nemum one and more the mono konkanya player of the tournament as you demand wow this o deserve when you kululu bia any ade big brother bremo na ebe starting mami penokra no ha because man for say edu ba bia omutimi wiem na yaye kululu ni kana chichi ni ade ama obi ni ade watch bia Copa America player of the tournament last game naka ba e betime decide ni Ghana fache ya dream who is saying James Rodriguez performance for Colombia Messi for Argentina.
I mean it's quite obvious. We hear the two sides Messi a defending champion and then we shouldn't forget say he's the captain for Argentina side. And then when you compare the performance to the Argentina national team, Argentina team clearly you could feel say they are playing in a collective manner. We haven't seen one particular player where you know the Argentina. Unlike the 2022 World Cup, we saw Messi solely leading the attacking side of Argentina. Normally a lot of things for Argentina national team, the 2022 World Cup, and even the Copa America, who you know who you part of Argentina. But then at this particular moment in time, when you compare the performance of James Rodriguez, it's quite unique from Lionel Messi. Yenfa Messi popularity and in the fame. Copa America and even country no more hosted the Copa America tournament American as a nation Yenfa chain. James Rodriguez we said recently when you check about his form at the club side, it has been very poor from Everton. We remember they are called Ryan or called Ediasako, even Brazilian side Sao Paulo. And then we haven't seen that stability in the form of James Rodriguez when it comes to club football. But then whenever you share the shirt for the Colombian national team, and ever since making a debut in 2011, he has been there for the Colombian national team. Previously, so Colombian national team, Carlos Vandara Amadi. But currently, Ekame say as a leader and as a skipper for the side of Colombian national team, he's doing very well for the Colombian national team. That's James Rodriguez. And me and say in 2021, Messi 5 assists in the Copa America. This player has been able to surpass that kind of record. Making 6 assists in a single tournament in the Copa America. It tells you how influential he has been. Last one Crampton was the only assist the opponent player no Shedema Colombia against Uruguay. This is the kind of player that at this particular moment in time, what taking the whole national team on his shoulders, and then he is making sure say since 2001 or more hosted the Copa America or this particular team drew into the finals. And that is the person that we're talking about, James Rodriguez. So to me, may you popularity the film the BBR the attention. When we talk about one particular player or rising up or in the national team, it's showed us a lot of things they are changing the familiarity of the Colombian national team. I'll pick James Rodriguez. Notwithstanding, Messi is having a good side of his performance for the Argentina national team. But then James Rodriguez for me, when talk about individual brilliancy, when talk about individual brilliant performance, me take James Rodriguez. He is doing super well.
Thank you. Meba. Crusader Bebanemum Sante Krazak said, please, I need transfer news from Manchester City. You don't send Baba Pito for say Capo. Good afternoon. I like your sports. Keep it up. Thank you for your message. A corner badishi, a corner badishi concron, Modric, Master Craft, Livingston, astonished. Hey. So do you know? A corner badishi concron, Modric, Master Craft, Livingston, Lil astonished. Menya message ewa was from Inkum from Mampong. I check you okay me that say now udine newa 1 minute Dini in 1 minute. Nana Daite say I'm watching the show live at ABTS Brekum. You guys are doing you are saying you guys are doing a good. Okay, keep it up. Thank you. We'll call for Hamas Rodriguez. Thank you. Yedasi. Botma Vera was a kudos to you guys. Greetings to all the crew. More fire and what day at Tuachi. Ajay Bene Benjamin was a good day. Capo the Supremo watching the show live from Domain Crew. Hamas Rodriguez all the way. Greetings to my lovely. Greetings to my love Vesta inside Domain Crew. Hey, what lanchwa doing it go light. Some more update from Barca camp. Yabeye hu ejuma edi amao enenumri. Abdulatif Salam memse me redo diano. Eric Osei say was a good afternoon. My name is Popcorn. Yate Popcorn. Thanks for sending message. And so ewaha eno do diaba bra bramwe kuzeda on Copa America no. I monitor Messi and James Rodriguez performance. Yeah, then so I be player of the tournament.
Of course.
In the end, we do many mukanya yimi no yaba. Say modem ona Messi no the MJ Dino na what do but Juma de James Rodriguez are board Juma or Copa America papa.
Unze untimi Messi din free. Obi say Messi should retire.
And for football.
There's nothing like unfairness in anything here. Because Messi no ne legacy bibia why bia no he's worked for it. He's earned it. And you know eba any tournament bia Messi be feature won bia na unya eba moden ketu bia o kan omaya dia untumi nyini nsin because he's really worked for it. Why ye adwuma ena de no akwa akogina sa mpempen so. And you know emma by fluke say Messi should retire say be nya fairness in football no. And say Messi G and chess fairness in the game nim.
Okay.
But so say this very tournament me know be adwin say it's a tournament that James Rodriguez take this tournament no by storm. Yes, what tournament next in nine so abo. Open individual performer this tournament what born humodin ye pana. You can never have that conversation obi James Rodriguez edness. So for me, offer James Rodriguez in terms of 5 games so far wabono. When you man of the match award nkwa 4 out of 5. Why 6 assists as a 1 goal and per these numbers any statistics a woman there clearly ultimu say watch say or ye PLS this competition. That is not to say amanfo ntini ye obi ani ho a woka say James Rodriguez ni mbo chen Messi.
Ye cat
tournament we obia impact our babe and you look at the two nations and so ye ba tournament we one net typical Colombia say ombedu baby o maba bedru. Ye cat tournament favorites say no obi abo Argentina and Brazil with Uruguay and san no aba be Colombia. Enti say watimi lead Colombia de o maba na in a group now what Brazil group nim ye wie no Colombia ne top that group no omasa nso ahye tournament favorite Uruguay and nyina mo ne performance nso ye so key to the course of my friend no Colombia. Then clearly we deserve man of the match player of the tournament no but final no bibia betumi asi
the grand finale
because the grand finale no ye be wie na Messi abo hat-trick no the Argentina agia me sure say we be kasi emfa award ni nkoma James say the American what they say because it's not about how you start it's about how you finish
say obe wie no eno ni asem
obi ni asem obi sha say ye pa nya sha say no I say ye ko relay race relay no nya bopra obi betimi a take lead ebe bie ga ba ye ba wie ni nipa na obedu the finish line no say ono na anwie ni yi ama wo a at the end of the day no the ono an sha say ye bi onya good finish no ono mum timba be win enti no for me they need to end well the woman no so omo ending ye dia then undoubtedly he will be the player of the tournament but so omo anwie ni ye na Argentina mum be wie ni ye na Messi so say wie ni ye dia I mean Messi no omo pa omo bra na guo o ni din enti no say woni Messi ko akopri bibia mostly also we extraordinary to be able to surpass Messi. Enti no. Also final no onchire bibi or final no.
Enu manage.
Exactly. So mutumi ye bibi nko ade a. And even if some be lose kra na, I was say they should lose with dignity because because say gallant losers.
Yeah, of course.
But say na Messi be dominate final no fam for there. Then Obe running away with the player of the tournament. Because mostly player of the tournament I call the winning side.
Of course, yeah.
Mostly call the winning side. But say Argentina team with tournament you hope a player where you know who so far they can media make for Lautaro Martinez. So far in the Argentine shirt, he's been their best player. Okay. But with Messi,
Busumburu,
we are points in go. Exactly, Messi we are points in go. Tikakre bi Obabe Jako.
Wo, young comrade, na yemeto aso abra ibe analysis num. Bafo Iman was real. I was update on Real Madrid. Okay, Mate. News on Rodri. News on Rodri, Man City. Podolski from Nkranza and Adui Aba Osafo Evans. Was saying Osofo. Now Odiani Osafo. Okay. Was say please, why did you lead Dodrodo to do? Yeah, Shame background me chichu. Peter Furry was say Capo Utanga and Lenda. Okay, yebeka wasem has yeba look and yeba be di unkomo. Kwaku critical was say update on Manchester transfer. Yeron sem yeba Kote Philip watching the show live from Trifi Praso 34 camp APSPORTS more fire and what the Angel Barbara was a thanks for the show. I'm Francis from Uganda. Okay, Uganda. Okay, tell me more about Arsenal. Remember Arsenal news why? You know from Uganda and he monitor your free ho. Kwampoku was say good afternoon the sport or say good afternoon to the sports crew. I think James Rodriguez deserves the best player of the tournament. The rapper was say I greet Crusader England all the way and Cole Palmer will cook with magic. James Rodriguez all the way. I greet Sammy Black. Sammy Black also Kyra and Alejandra was a more fire. Capo eno ana Kyra evem aba ene elha ye ready be amounchi meba be rem na fiato aso Evans question says Schneider from Tadi was your WhatsApp number. Okay, Mati. Miguel Ernesto Van Dyke message no elha inside Wenchi Shatter City camp. Lautaro Martinez can't compare himself to James Rodriguez. No Messi and no Diaba so okay that's it. Khalifa YP so dear from Trivi Praso yadasi pa AMG Waisa o message from Drobo Mababekan Rams where Ramsey Aloti so message do hini go light to message maba na later baby dia Kenyan efrio di amama Charles Barca Lautaro Martinez the best and no do so di abanchi yabehe na yadidi akanso ato di amount. Okay, yenua radio man so monitor was say na any birthday radio man me ba me wi am ba be o birthday na ma why radio man of Fox FM happy birthday me ba ma be en wadwuma. Sir Rich, good afternoon, kindly update me on Liverpool transfers. Sir Rich e will name Liverpoolian kese pa wo Sir Rich mami chan ya busu afanya me kwa mono ne aba. Here we go emra so say ye the latest update no to so the latest ni na eba my brother is here we go. Here we go. Yankwe.
Here we go.
No, brother, it's here we go.
Zappa Costa! Lookman! Atalanta strike first on the big night!
Header from Adli. Lookman's onto it.
Adamola Lookman! Oh, that's a gem of a goal! What a sweet finish! Pounced on his moment and nailed it into the bottom corner. And Atalanta are in a sweet spot here. Adamola Lookman, the night of his life. Scamacca.
So said in a foreign tidbit, no, Barcelona so share live on Facebook, APTVGH Nafi Washe, Nanu Matime Kamame started from the UEFA, one more ranking, Albania club rankings, and Ababeto January, now also the club rankings are clubs or more, etime generated points out of the UEFA, and no more tournament, Tomo Boyano, Manchester City, Omine Dikain, Real Madrid, Atosumi, no Bayern, Atosumians, Liverpool, 4th, Anafi, Ubena AS Roma, wɔn ɛyɛ 5 Paris Saint-Germain ɛyɛ 6 Villarreal ɛyɛ 7 ɛna 8 ɛyɛ Dortmund 9 ɛyɛ Chelsea 10 ɛyɛ Inter Milan ɔyɛ top 10 na no Barcelona ɛtɔ so 18th ɛwɔ ɛnɛ the latest club ranking a ɛno nso ɛtumi abɛnti Barca for no gradually wɔn airdrop ɛnso ɛwɔ the club ranking also na ɔhwɛ ɛnɛ the 11th to the 12th 20th a ɛno ɛna abɛnya Bayern Leverkusen wɔn ɛdi 11th ɛna afɛ 12 no ɛyɛ FC Porto 13 ɛyɛ RB Leipzig ɛna afɛ 14 no ɛyɛ Manchester United 15 ɛyɛ Benfica 16 ɛyɛ West Ham ɛna afɛ 17 no ɛyɛ Atletico Madrid 18 ɛyɛ Barca 19 Arsenal ɛna afɛ 20 ɛyɛ Atalanta wow ɛno reporter ɛno ɛbɛntiwe ɛyɛ sɛde ne ranking no nso city a yɛdɛm nsɛm ne pedeba na Obama me Kapa am yɛdi nkɔmɔ Kapa no ɛwɔ Real Madrid no reporter me nsa kan sɛ ɛne officer ɛno ɛyɛ multi-million dollar ɛno ɛfiri LT a de baayɛ no yɛsɛm ɔreject saa dew no a ɔtwɛ Real Madrid sɛ Real Madrid fɔ no ɛnso ɛbɛkɔ so ne na yɛ adwuma na Kapa ɛbɛstay a Kapa sɛ ɔbɛti ne pay so na wɔstay ɛwɔ Real Madrid a ɔbɛti ne pay no so na wɔstay na deɛ wɔ Kapa dew no mu nie sɛ Kapa ɛbɛnya Real Madrid na bɔ a ɛyɛ deɛ wɔm nie ɛgye sɛ player ɛyɛ fɔ no Andre Lonen ɛnso ɛkɔ sɛ Andre Lonen kɔ a Real Madrid fɔ no ɛbɛkipi Kapa enti sɛ ne decision no ɛnso ɛgyina Andre Lonen sɛ Andre Lonen ne bɛgye atum so ɔbɛkɔ a ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ Kapa ɛnso ɛbɛcontinue abɔ adwuma afei ama Real Madrid abra game no ɛnso ɛbɛstart next season ɛno ɛyɛ reporter me nsɛka mede Real Madrid akyi ɛnɛ no pay na Madrid bɔbɔkɔ no ɛsɛ ɛyɛ 400,000 euros ɛna Madrid ɛnya no a day 400,000 to 500,000 euros ɛno ɛyɛ Mbappe ne jersey na ɔmotɔ no wow Madrid first started taker 400,000 to 500,000 euros no ɛna Madrid a day ɛnra wɔn bie no wɔn nsam atumi aka awɔ jersey a wɔn atɔn awɔ Madrid mega store Mbappe jerseys no ɛno a reporter ever enti wɔn asate wɔn didi wɔn edidi Mbappe hɔ ɛno ɛyɛ Real Madrid bɔbɔko no nsam ɔne ɛdeba na Mbappe reporter me nsɛka ɛne sɛ Mbappe sika na wɔnya no sɛ Mbappe ɛmpɛ so ɔbɛdi sika no nko a ɔyɛ project ɔyɛ investment Mbappe reporter ever ne sɛ wodu French League 2 a League 2 nom no SM Can ɛyɛ club a ɛno ɛwɔ ɛne League 2 na yɛse ɔkɔtɔ club no ɛno ɛyɛ Mbappe ne ne family wɔn ɛkɔtɔ ɛne saa club no a ɛno ɛwɔ French League 2 na ɛno reporter me nsɛka na wonim sɛ Mbappe saa club a yɛfam SM Can no ɛyɛ club a Mbappe ɛbɔ ɛwɔ ne nkrabrɛ mu hwɛ Mbappe owe picture na ɛda so na Mbappe nie na osano na ɛyɛ club wo here and ɛtete de sɛ Mbappe nyɛ ska wɔtem ɛkɔtɔ club no ɛno ɛyɛ reporter yɛn saka na Dani Carvajal ɛde nsɛm kakra to da na to wɔka nyina sɛ Mbappe ba na wɔba no ɛbɛboa ama Real Madrid team no ɛnuama ɛnsom atumi ayɛ kama na ɔse ɔwɔ Jude ɔwɔ ɛnɛ ɔwɔ Vinicius Junior na Mbappe bɛka wo a team no yɛ great ɛno ɛyɛ Dani Carvajal ɛnsɛm ɔde ato do ɔso mo wɔ kame no wɔma bi ɔmo nsɛm a wɔmo twɛn Mbappe yɛbusa ne sɛ na WhatsApp group no Real Madrid WhatsApp group no mo de Mbappe aka ho ana ɔse ɔmo nya fa ne ka ho administrator no anya ade Mbappe na ɔmo agidi sɛ yɛwie Euros ne de ɛnkyɛ wɔmu ɛbɛ ade Mbappe ɛwɔ the WhatsApp group no Mbappe ɛbɛ start achate ɛwɔ ne Madrid ɛnso official platform no ɛno ɛyɛ the WhatsApp group a yɛde nsɛm no predeba udu La Liga wɔmu president yɛfrɛ no Javier Tebas na papa wɛm akasa wɔse Nico Williams ɔbɛkɔ Barcelona president na aka wɔse Nico no wɔwɛ sɛdeɛ Barcelona ɛne Athletic Club Bilbao ɛne Nico 18 nkɔmɔ ɛkyɛ sɛ Nico Williams ɛnkyɛm ɔbɛwuram ɛwɔ Barcelona ne dew no ɛyɛ ɛnɛ imen adu ɛnom ɛyɛ La Liga president a yɛfɛ no Javier Tebas nsɛm a wɔfɛm ɛtutwa no no na Lamine Yamal reporter me sɛ kansa kra no ɛyɛ interview wɔse obi a ɔbɛ compare Messi to player bi no na sɛ bɔɔl no woni mu wɔse bɔɔl no the greatest ever ɛwɔ history no ɛyɛ Messi ɛyɛ the greatest the best in the football history ɛyɛ Messi nti wɔyɛ comparison na o compare Messi to obi a ɔso ɔte a ɛma ne bufu ɛno ɛyɛ Lamine Yamal ɛnso ɔde ato da akwa wei ɛnso ɛde bi bɛbɔ na Lamine Yamal ɛsɛ ne position a wɔbɔ o Philipo ɛyɛ wing hɔ wɔsɛm ɔbɔ wings na ofili na ade baako a ɔka ne sɛ ne position a ɔpɛ ɛyɛ wings na sɛ game na ɛkɔ so a na afei waba into deep na waba anim ho na de o kan nyina ne say okay game o France boy no se baby o boy no e positioner na ni atwe wo ye pa na mo baby coach no atem ono ene Lamine Yamal ebo bia no oye okay eno e Lamine Yamal ana de nsam ne tuta ye busan say the golden boy award no una uli team enche ye te say golden boy award una abeje ohwe ene points eba players womu ensom lead ranking na ya wo Lamine Yamal anu ase golden boy no wonim adekro wasem ono za award na moka no wonim adekro na mo no obeba se ne obeje no obeji bebre se eba ne se ne nsaka obeji bebre na ade ho hwa ni mu Champions League oso no ade ba ko am hwa ni mu se obe lift Champions League eno Lamine Yamal ensom adem na student Lamine pe Champions League ama Barcelona eno report ever officially boss I register Lamine Yamal and afi Paul Kubasi e La Liga o ma register o mo roster no e ba ene o mo di e wo ma o mo register o mo season bia o mo La Liga and o mo registration na Barca so etimi e de Kubasi and Lamine Yamal e de no aba bontem and anopeya yete e won sampi aba more news on Mbappe presentation but won sam so betimi aba udu ene stadium e ye Bernabeu stadium udu ene stadium ye wo stands bebre ho se oba baba Iraq Sports Stadium oko Accra Sports Stadium your VIP your VVIP your popular stand nemo udu Banabawa womo dianom edin a different womo ewo in the stadium standard womo efeno in the fondo norte and womo another section womo freno lateral na reporter ba ne Mbappe presentation no dimension is babia mabodin no aye fondo norte no sa section hono anafe lateral sa section no ticket no anya available ewo dem nya binto eno ay reporter banchi say womu guso mo to be na sa stance ni mienu no ho say mo hwe TV no sa mo hwe wa mo bon say ho no ay no ano matro ensom ade atoa ya de ensem ne pedeba na metem reporter ba say ticket womu enso airton no say baby ado ne say say the ayati na ticket for unveiling no say ya say omo announce ya no close best after 2 hours the maintenance omo enso sold out internet no so na say reporter men second and it's omo ticket ni free omo say omo fam heavy no yes omo turn online black market €100 and now betimi atobi masa enye kroma nkwana black market ekoso abrafono omo so kolulu pa into black market no omo say €100 and now obenya bi na ode abehwe Mbappe a presentation no you expecting nipa 80,000 and now presentation no ababehwe Bernabeu and no aye reporter men circa Andre Lonen Real Madrid goalkeeper no ekoya wedding na wedding no koye no unim sam the trasuit and ekoya wedding no na ombusa ne say adai na obi ya wedding on say wa body suit kama omanfo ya wedding say Ghana ha ya wa hai okoya wedding say crusade ati okwa Saturday no fie de no Friday to Saturday unu ya bebo ne kente kama na waje ne chow eno no traditional eba no asori tema obemia tie na wabo suit and obia una as a bank manager oba na abrofo no so mo na the suit na ye was on we suit on comfortable when we dey mo he emano mo behwe emano Ghana for man emano mo behwe wade o maye o mo wade no di o mo hye ye ni na ne ye busale se denti a was on no o suit onye okay we no trust suit we no na kama we obo ya okọ ne ba bi okay afem amanenti ke bibi se ya wo Ghana kanya kama se metie na kedu a na mabose ya na me de ko manfo be kaza na Capo no woni kaprana na mom awei enya dia bia Andrew Lonen ana body trasuta wotem anama oko bibia ya kama enom awon ensam eno no ye nyina ye baby Andrew Lonen abie kwa na nti embi kwa Jesse kwa de beko enom awon ensam eno no mame ene Germany me ko German Labor Court and then omo the ruling ebim aba okay player wonu ye fano Anwar Al-Ghazi one a player now Obama's 05 Crusader so player when under a call for flag Palestinian for flag I terminating the contract I want in a club room now unim say and the German labor court no woman the ruling no aba woman diamano woman say termination no termination no invalid and no a reporter yen sam anso eka and no a reporter benchene and a branch of an Anwar Al-Ghazi and the tenant SMP adeba Tony Cruz boy adwuma na Tony Cruz player bia wono ade ba ko a won won se ne boot no boot ba ko wa sha de bia no ohoro ubusa na oso no ne ritual a wo ya de bobo no du ba bia boot no eye nuama bebre ma no enti on time for the boot amobia na mom oseso de boot no ba mobia ne boot no ono ane de kofie kotwetwe ho oma obi anya na mom edu match day a anam ne omu kitman no wode boot no man say Fabra stadium ho ontimi nkutan Ra stadium ena no dia enka ono ane be kutan ade enso afi akọ ene ya Tony Cruz the only thing a kitman no ayama no e dressing room ene so de boot no ba beja no eno a report odi aba na academy ne koso academy no obo adwuma won academy no in Spain wo na akwawe mze na dwuma bie on say encrap ice cream encra omu pa ice cream pa ana manso papa we encra na man ho na ne akwawe Tony Cruz say academy no encra no omu ba wo mu jiska ofie no omu ba wo sa to ice cream ene unko tobi obabia na wasa to ama enti Tony Cruz business wasa to ice cream ho eno ano wo bia yatem ensem no pete man Tony no obo adwuma se de bia enso ebetima ya kama eno onsam de atem an anwumre oso no so APSPORTS on APTV ana atem ensem no pete ba na mama Juve eboboko reporter eba and it's a Juve offer Manchester United a chance to set Federico Chiesa wo mo ebetimi ato player no eno Juve wo mo offer chance na United as Federico Chiesa wo mo enso ebetimi afa no eno Juve and Manchester no and atem ensem no pete ba ana parme katro se Mason Greenwood no Olympic de Marseille ama me be katro se Marseille de omo de na ya bibia ho nemo Lazio enso abai say officially Lazio atwe mo afro nemo de metene say osha Napoli ana erema omo enso ahwese ne wo mo ebetimi ato player ayefa no Mason Greenwood and a reporter mensam aka de ensem no pedeba na mede mensam pie be free transfer no emu aba nemo Mbappe no reporter ba ne say justice see reporter mensam aka Spain CCA and it's a 700,000 and omo etimi aton 700,000 and jerseys and a Real Madrid Boboko no and some aton CCA na 700,000 no yasim aye ene o said the Messi kwa and what's pa we said ene omo eton Jude agency now what they compare you can say Mbappe Diana what an imbe and some of the Jude Diano and no a reporter yensam eka na also said the Messi tia ye din komo kakra ye bon komo mami Ronaldo holidays anopano me catch was Ronaldo akodu fi onem krades ya mi video no anopano azuma nemo ha Red Sea wow Ronaldo nie Portugal film no Ronaldo gin holidays o gina ni kakra enti Ratsi no ana also see R7 one ne man omudimnika daddy na ana ekoso ti CR7 and the family no omu Pojuma Georgina Rodriguez omunyina ye any holidays no Ratsi no so ya dem ensem ne pete Rio Ferdinand as wa Bakasa Ronaldo and retired from international football oh disrespect Ronaldo and Rio Ferdinand and some of the to say the Ronaldo the Portugal fa bi ma Ronaldo enti oya Portugal ni a men ka say Ronaldo and retire oya pam Ronaldo afi tim no ma oh disrespect Ronaldo the Ronaldo aye no munya no time so a Ronaldo na abeko and Rio Ferdinand and some of the other na Ferdinand asa to bomb biam Ferdi at the bomb way abai was say on say mo ye nyatom mo have football mo ye nyatom na nyatom o kan nyina ne say unim sem Ronaldo abrana and the Euros ne koso no na man for di Ronaldo atam ana ontimi nse go ana dey na Messi Copa America na Messi nse go no obianka na obia ye din kroma obia nka Messi asem so Messi Copa America on share bi Messi nye say mu ye nyatom eno anu opeso oka eno Rio Ferdinand and some of the atuda and ya tell something a favor mame boy and Boboko no Joshua Zexi enya Alante anopa no mekatro say Obelante Olante anopa otika mu nyina no me won some of the epai Manchester United na boy for be discount o be discount boy benya 21 million euros and a different wow 21 million and a Bayern Ebenyam and omo also eto player no omo ye good business enti 21 million and omo ebenya na owesere nuama esim kwa enra meka to so abedu Manchester yenche report no every England awie ya e UK na yenhwe Joshua Zirkzee report on Nido Manchester and that medical koso yenche wimra
from Bologna to Manchester United. Just a reminder of how this deal has worked, because Manchester United are actually paying more than the release clause in Joshua Zirkzee's contract. They're going to be paying 42.5 million euros. The release clause was 40 million euros, and people ask, why are they paying more? Well, it's in exchange for more favourable payment terms, because if they met the release clause, they would have had to pay a lump sum. This time, they will spread those payments over 3 years. He's then going to sign a 5-year deal until 2029. That contract comes with an option for a further 12 months. So Joshua Zirkzee, it seems, on the verge of joining Manchester United. Now Joshua Zirkzee is in
Manchester. Reporter yenya on Joshua Zirkzee ne do no and what about 5 years and obesan na Kobe Mainu enso ewo Euros no Kobe abo adwuma pa 5 games Kobe 10 passes wono aye passes into key play areas aye mako 10 and waye and after the pass accuracy no aye 94.4 and a branch of say Kobe Mainu enso etima enti Kobe abo adwuma ye pa na onhwe in the United Simon and I feel a branch of Fennis in the Unya Pima goalkeepers no Asam Jordan Pinford, Roman Subianua, Subsino a very crucial. FM Ama Branchia, your Fennis in Jordan and Jordan Pinford, you know, a 14 crucial and why and Alpha branches of Simon and so the end 12 and no and some I had and some about Vinicius Junior, Vinny and some and then a birthday, Mekachos and Pano, Mekachos and a birthday no Kosuna or Ibiza and then on the Douglas Lewis near Doggy on the Douglas and Omo and some enjoy our holidays and then the birthday in Chennai Omaya Dumapa our Ibiza and a reporter in Saeka yet and some the Luka Modric and some more the one bloodina and no question on monetabi dented to any team no our and woman monitor and the one blood no and no a reporter in Saka yet and some the Bayern a Boko reporter by some Vincent Company and then on the first day at work or no Madema Boyan, I was at about Strasser, na Oha and a coacher, your friend Vincent Company, a Tikasia headmaster, and I'm also an annual na and for the first time was here, Omono, Oka English, I have Brofo and the company, and so Akaya, Osia Ogusua, Osia Jama language na, Nemo and the players Nishano, I have Brofo Kasam and the Vincent Company, and the Omu Akaya, Yate and 70 Pedebo Valencia, a Bobo Economic Stadium Nuevo Mistaya, reporter. Albanese Stadium no the City Council Jersey reporter Albanese almost had the license the City Council at the license no of the Ama Valencia team no as a Nuevo Mestaya omo ebetimi asi nemo document na and omo kwaje no the City Council womo the asem say omo 6 months within 6 months omo start to project no na omo we within 30 months womo omo ewo penalty womo ensom adebabo mo eno eye ene Valencia eboboko na Nuevo Mestaya stadium na omusino omu ebreki omu nemo omu asade permit fm amomu so metima atoaso na omu asi omu stadium na no a report about Barcelona Julius Conde and now wabedu after omu film France a film Euros no about 3 days new wakwa do Barcelona wadu ne onche because nsom abesi akọ ede afa na meba enti owesere nua besi kwa Donny van der Beek and the coach no for the first time omashia eresa bibianso ebetimi akọ kama eno a report ever ye din komo eno ewo ensem eno no na unim se Bayern fans no atro petition fm amakala bonesa Matthias de Ligt player na oko Manchester United omo manenko enipa 68,000 and ye studio no assign petition no ese omo ma player ni movie omo ma player no enkom the Manchester United eno a reporter yensam kan 68,000 and omo ensom atro petitioner yete ensem ne pete ba va Morata ne Lamine Yamal 1-on-1 our training omo bo aduma ni nyina ya find omo ne England ade bo ani na oje Lamine Yamal ene Alvaro Morata utimi se aduma ne de Lamine Yamal no ball no nimbo Nemo Morata chenzo senior man e wo train 1-on-1 no ono so aje kama e wa ye de ensem no pede ba ntomu ye no ana onhwe mo e pede said be ya wo mo ebe rem e wo game against England eno a reporter yenseka ye de ensem no pede ba Lucas Podolski udum ene Germany ye ba no kebab shop kase pa e wo ene Germany o be break kebab no o ene restaurants ne be break e wo ene Germany oja ball no say eye kebab anoye yasudu Germany here heroes no obi aberi kebab eye Podolski de ana omo enso eto omo chese sika wanya ne wolf no ekosuru bebre chese no footballer na say business sika ewo ye pa eno a reporter yenseka na unim say Johnny Evans oye de Manchester United Johnny Evans still Johnny was a contract wow Johnny Evans 1 year na Manchester United Johnny Evans or sales woman Oma Saman 1 year SM Omo Ajuma from Manchester United Johnny Evans 1 more year come Diamano and a reporter yenseka na mi aduma big game ne baso and Alan Smith akasam ade afa England and this Spain game no Medford one battle between Jude Bellingham and Afe and Rodri and Phil Foden ebe pa Smith ekasai.
I think we all expected him to come in and dominate it the way he has in a Real Madrid shirt, but it doesn't always work out that way. But yeah, there might be that kind of defensive aspect in mind for him, or Phil Foden, whoever plays in that position around Rodri. But that's an area of the pitch, I think, where we would be hoping to try and get hold of that ball and dominate. I mean, we had 60% of the possession, didn't we, against the Netherlands? Yeah. It's going to be hard to have that the same against Spain. But we've got the players to do it. And yeah, that central midfield area is a key battle. Yeah, Jude Bellingham has had slightly underwhelming tournament, hasn't he? That overhead kick apart, I think we all expected.
Alan Smith in some category atujani edemano na Lamine Yamal ewo ni Chrome Roca Fonda aho anufi na baby ofi no mura so mo yama no ho no ano osipa krano street ano mo de ne pictures to street no sa ese omo bana baso adwuma oye ni nyina no Lamine Yamal ha Roca Fonda ha anaja ono nso ninchi efri ano mo aye bibi kakra na Lamine Yamal girl bi enam Facebook no so ene Instagram acha se asem na asemo Lamine Yamal Alex Padilla lady ni na sama konya se Lamine Yamal girlfriend enie na say ya hwe won sama na utimi se enye ije crowd Lamine Yamal 16 no de ya tete na Lamine Yamal ye enye ni ya se ko na ye ko Instagram wow se Lamine Yamal e follow enti bibia e fine Lamine Yamal hey crowd mu hadru crowd hadru Crusader Enezi Crown Argentina Lamine Yamal Alex Padilla ana yeti say ese omosheshe ho a enuaman so kamanti we no Lamine we de kakra wai ye ne kakra na 16 anti ball no so basafo no hia bebre ti esrewa we ne de ehu papa nyabotre Mason Greenwood wote nasem no players ni bibi o te ze enuama ba kumenu bi koe ediwe de miame power tro se odi e follow no na enya wasumdue na bibi anya kama enti Alex Padilla Barcelona makra no eze bebi orenam no enye ije kra wo me ba beja fa kwa ba na eja minim we de me mo bi anche na adwen fa ho enti Crusader na big brother who betima ka bibi kakra Lamine Yama yenua no na je bibi wo a betima ka Crusader when you ready me see the eternal Alex Padilla we the ejezu akwano ne specs na no she
I'm not sure say my true sir Instagram there the woman to be follow be there
but we no see bibi as a nuama wo
there be only true saying there be until your organization true say
it might possible
I'm not sure
Rofon Kran do met my you
I'm not sure
na Rahim Sterling mo say 16 no a wo be 3 Rahim Sterling Manchester
it's too early for him to involve himself
into the best you for no say that dia and you be catch here say we kokodo
Henrik will be assigned contract.
Yes, Henrik. Indeed, Rofon Kran there. Omunyini na. Omuno 16 or 17, 18 there. Names or no who say or born Adri Hanesa. Or no boss. Oh, the man here is on we say when yes cow.
That's how we feel.
It's your one home at the field room. Edi Lamini. Yama. Oh dear, the Tawachi. Nemo wenu there. Mood why I want sound well
Jamen can be
what do you mean can be Lamine Yama wow na APSPORTS Manchester for no omunanto okay o mato na wie Joshua Zexi dey so ma wie na akwa we aye enuma ma no why chant oba Old Trafford da enuma mo dey be hia no Old Trafford ye dey ntina mumrem why
Oh, Joshua Zerski. 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 Oh, Joshua Zerski.
Ti enum ni na Joshua Zexi usa wotie oba no amebo hwe a wawu enum mo twa to achi no enya se to Manchester United the love of the game we never game ne efe no na eye de no ti o start ya tro no mato da chi so oba se ya na beko e wo the Old Trafford chi on some make yenram na yendidi di nkomo wa mo no ne kakra
we say fan ni abre o to you baba they say ni abre pa Manchester for omunya de pa but my mention I say with the foreign news na bibianko ye na I think say with baby I shall say the free and I think so Manchester United it's me and Mickey on my first move after say Sergeant Ratcliffe it's me Mickey that deal this will be to my sign Joshua Zexi at the free AC Milan for him. I think so it was a good step in ahead of direction, but then so check it Manchester United very well with almost structured pattern and a crumb of us a lot of deliveries are football and Castle Manchester United image a lot of setup on the bus. So Manchester a lot of things in the field of player it depended almost striking position. So the striking position in their football setup and they very ensure that Manchester for to thrive very, very, very well. I'm quite sure. So when you mention the name of Wayne Rooney, it goes in the books of history when talk about Manchester United legends.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Cantona. You talk about the strikers on my grace the occasion for the Manchester United Football Club.
Yeah.
Talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. Then talk about Carlos Tevez, and then even Ruud van Nistelrooy. Chicharito was even part of most of the strikers on very well Manchester United.
Sure.
So when you talk about most of the definite clear positions at Manchester will even look into say it will be the striking position. And gone are the days that they were having these kind of strikers that they were doing they were doing it very well for the Manchester United Football Club. Would check Eric Ten Hag as a football coach. And the kind of far so a year in Yama and the former strikers on which they call Manchester United. That you could clearly see say the tactical plans in Yama Manchester United to means you to this kind of strikers in the Manchester United setup. But currently he is finding one Dutch striker when you talk about technique, when you talk about some of the visionary passes, the creative and original for the Bemano Amanashe in that kind of link-up play display now. We talk about Joshua Zirkzee. He can deliver it very well for Manchester United Football Club. The entire Mekasan say, this is a young boy, you won't know Skidam.
Okay.
Skidam is a small town what the west of Rotterdam.
Okay.
Now, this particular city is notably known. Say, when we talk about one of the tallest windmills on you find it in Skidam.
Okay.
So in the 18th and 17th century, this kind of city was notably known. Say, a lot of industrial revolution. An industrial revolution was basically because of human revolution and one industry. So because of the human revolution, because of human revolution within the 17th and 18th century, it was basically about slave trade.
Okay.
So most of the people now, you trade you from West Africa into most of the European sectors, and Ibibrina could pay more this city of Skidam within that particular moment in time. Yes, it took cotton for. And majority of these West Africans, you trade you more slaves, you call into Holland, no, I be copy with Skidam, no. Most of them, 40% of them were Nigerians. Omu ancestry, most of them were Nigerians. Alataforo. So this boy, ni papa Dutch, ni mami Nigerian.
But then, very good. Yeah.
But then, ni mami nankasa no. All those here were ni mami no Nigeria. But then ni mami no, most of his family lineage be Brinas wo Skidam Kromo.
Okay.
And it all translates back to the human revolution, of course, wo Kromo no. So I know see one of the tallest windmill. A walk room, my friends, a windmill the Camille, with the Skidam Kromo. So you can actually trace we or an influx of Dutch and influx of an African, precisely West African.
Okay.
What check one of the football club of Bo Kromwa? It was Den Haag Football Club no boy. South Football Club no, almost that rivalry between Ayas and the side of Feyenoord. But then after say we put up good measure of policy, the man who in that particular football club no. Feyenoord Football Club team turn after say we put up good performer the man Den Haag. It was Kroma reference Skidam or Nankasa. And we shouldn't forget say Skidam and Nankasa were the west of Rotterdam. And that is where you will find this particular football club. And then he did well for the Den Haag Football Club. After say Feyenoord, Ekwakotono in the free hall. Obuton in the free hall no. And I was spending just 2 seasons with the likes of Feyenoord. After 2 seasons, and the Bayern Munich for team scouting who said no, we have a particular player or Edema Feyenoord that in terms of delivery, link up play, or one particular player when it deals with say Obo as a creative and Obo in the link can play with the dark creative and are very good with that. Okay. Because at that particular moment in time, not Bayern Munich Football Club or more pay a particular player will be fitting in the project, just like Jamal Musiala, first way in the Edema Bayern Munich Football Club. No? So that was the moment in time we saw say Bayern Munich Football Club, Babato Branch defense, Jesus exit in a free Feyenoord. Or call Bayern Munich, he did very well.
Okay.
Appeared in so many, games for the Bayern Munich too. Edema Bayern Munich, but then he was not able to put up a sterling performance in the debut season or call into the team A for Bayern Munich Football Club. Omuloni in the call Palmer. Or call Palmer, he did very well. Until then, I no more identify a particular potential in him. Almost I recalling it back to Bayern Munich Football Club. But before that, now Bologna so echo into new transition. And the new transition will be the crop of players on best signing and making sure that you go more than on your football coach Edema the side of Bologna and will have this crop of players on by main integral part of his project for the Bologna Football Club. And Tom Kofa Abisha didn't buy. Then they went in and bought Joshua Zirkzee from Bayern Munich Football Club. So as we speak now, Sikana Manchester United, Ediako told Joshua Zirkzee no, or call the side of Manchester United no. Sell on clause, Eshim Edema Bayern Munich say 30% of the sale ever called the Bayern Munich Football Club from
APSPORTS.
So when you steady Joshua Zirkzee, no can say no strategically he's a good player for Manchester United as we speak right now. Oba Bologna no, he was able to play about 56 games for the likes of Bologna. Of which so Timi share about 13 goals in Bologna. Even last season, about 11 solid goals in Bologna. 2 in the Coppa d'Italia. He did very well. But the Emmanuel so instrumental and say, onye that kind of static number 9. Unya say OJ anymore about a lot of goals. But then when you talk about most of these strikers, on drop paper deep. I link it up with the creativa. I ensure say Obi making so many balance in the defensive side of the opponent. You get it from Joshua Zexi. That makes Onono Bono very similar with the likes of Ronaldinho. When we talk about one of the few players or more flair, more technique, when we study about the Dutch football Nankasa deals with technique and technicality. They check each and every Dutch player be with PD free the Dutch league. In terms of the technique and the technicality, or you're very good, the IQ on the ball. So, oh boy, a lot of visionary passes, they are quite anyone, so all clinical goals, or you're superb. So, you talk about Marco van Basten, talk about Ruud van Nistelrooy. These strikers, they were clinical enough. Clivert, clinical. Even Ronald Koeman or a defender cramp, the technique, so all she goes cramp, instrumental for the Dutch players. That is where you find it for Joshua Zexi. With this, open linking with some of the types of strikers are Ubenya. One, when look closely into types of strikers, Ubenya 1, the false 9 strikers. 2, you get the classic strikers. Not 3, you get most of these strikers that they are mostly regarded as static strikers by way of falling under the false 9 strikers. Say we have some certain strikers are omono with a tactical plan and the initiative of the project are coaching the Bebono and the best fit into the system. Okay. So look at Roberto Firmino. Onye a static number 9 and also onye natural number 9. But then o play just to create chances for Onwan Kasa Nyonkro from Wichan. So at the time on nobody Liverpool Football Club, no, you get a lot of him say so or create a lot of space for Sadio Mane and the likes of Mohamed Salah. Yeah. You wouldn't get Firmino so or share a lot of goals. But say if say Sadio Mane to man a clear chance will be to me ashe. Say Mohamed Salah to man a clear chance will be to me ashe. But then when it comes to say yen leke up play, yen create balance away him, yen create space for the left wing attacker and the right wing attacker. So you get it from these kind of false 9 strikers. That is where it makes Roberto Firmino the striking position exceptional. But remember a different category. On Karim Benzema. There is Nana Cristiano Ronaldo about the mother side of Real Madrid Football Club. No? Yeah. You get it from him, say, at that particular moment in time, he was being used as a striker and as a false 9. Or creative balance the Cristiano Ronaldo need the likes of Gareth Bale. Anymore. So you wouldn't see Karim Benzema say with the time Nana Cristiano Ronaldo was Real Madrid, not watch a lot of goals. But then Obe created that space. I'm making sure so Omo available to him, no Omo share a lot of goals. That is the eminent nature of Joshua Zexi. And you get the classic strikers. The classic strikers, they are always played as an arrowhead. When it comes to their finishes, when it comes to area duels, when it comes to footworks, flares, they are always there. Almost shoot from fast distance. Outside the penalty yard box, they can score. A typical example is a Hurricane. Or drop upper deep, but involving itself in the play. No, making sure say when it say or carry on. I bought a lot of link campaigns was very good. So Hurricane more measurement of striking positions, it differs from the likes of Joshua Zexi. That makes Joshua Zexi quite unique from Hurricane. Any Lewandowski more benyomo are these static strikers na benyomo no. Now, you check about his qualities. So we're checking the heat map of Joshua Zexi. Last season with the Bologna, clearly, Obia or watch Bologna game behind the Italian Serie A Scudetto last season behind. You could clearly see say Joshua Zexi ne heat map now benya wonimuno or static. Otimi channel no call in the left wing position. Otimi call in the right wing position. Otimi drop it back deep ebebo as a creativa. Or sounds Otimi drop it back deep ebebo as a traditional number 8.
So Bibia
or your utility player.
Very versatile.
Very versatile. In terms of everything be a contributor to the football as a collective player, you get it from Joshua Zexi. But one particular moment I want to say, the weakness and Kasano will be in the long duels about area duels Abenya with Joshua Zexi. The height is 1.93 meters. But when it comes to area duels, you're very poor. I don't know. Say Thiago Motta system na no bo Edema Bologna no and na intimi and forbade or no man intimi but the bony and from the side of Bologna Football Club there. Then I don't know. But then over there at Manchester United entered down both area duels and also a lot of long balls into the attacking third. When you study about Eric Ten Hag, the tactical things about Manchester United are you wouldn't find a lot of long balls into the attacking third, but then it deals with collective manner that involves short displays of balls or back carried the attacking third. So always Biano or involving the likes of Bruno Fernandes, most of them involve almost in the short displays in attacking third. But when Manchester United current crop of season now, me fa in 2021, Obianka Oye striker Manchester United now was saying Koneke lead the goal top scorer as a Manchester United player, not only as a Premier League player, but then for Manchester United Football Club. But then Bruno Fernandes was able to score 18 goals for Manchester United. Oye striker Oye creativa. In 2021-2022, Cristiano Ronaldo buy no Emery kakra. But then he managed to score about 18 goals for Manchester United in 2021-2022 season. Or check it 2022-2023, Marcus Rashford, just about last 2 seasons, he was able to score 17 goals. He is not labeled as a potent striker for Manchester United. Otimibo in the right wing and the left wing. But then just last season, Bruno Fernandes as a top creativa was able to score about 10 goals. Otimibo level on the average with Holland. Holland so share the likes of 10 goals in Manchester United. Okay. It tells you say Manchester United currently, when you talk about most of the prolific strikers who make imagine match a lot of goals, they are more lucky. And it's not about the kind of tactical system my papa friend say Eric Ten Hag bebo. They play so very, very well. But then even Bruno Fernandes now also leading as one of the basic players who created a lot of assists. Edema Manchester about 8 assists to Edema Manchester United players, no. But Osansu leading on. So clearly, Sanka Ope Obia Obetimi a lot of things. Edia Momo in the attacking third and combine a good prolific striker. That is where I see say Joshua Zirkzee can easily fit in and he can easily do that dual collective manner to make sure say in terms of collective play with Bruno Fernandes, he can do it and do it very well in that attacking third position. Oh. So to me, I didn't say last season more. I think April and May, on your 2 hamstrings. It's a man who could 7 or make say about 7 games at the Bologna. Okay. The man here fortunate event for Manchester United. They say play bia on your hamstring bia and mostly omu dwelly omu pacing nature. Players omu dwell omu qualities omu paciness no boss yana time be munya hamstring injury e bit say Ousmane Dembele ni Gareth Bale. Okay. Dembele obia odwele e won the pace, Gareth Bale edwele won the pace. It's most at times be munya hamstring injuries be, but exponentially the moment a hamstring injury ni be continuously about 2 times in the season no e mani be hu edema as a football player, but with the exception of Joshua Zirkzee on the hamstring no nyaya no on dwele when the pace. So that will be the limitation. Most of these Manchester United omu training guys the come first we training the likes of Joshua Zirkzee no and no bit man limited come no first when you that kind of injury no. Wow. Manchester United. Okay. So when you talk about the collective manner and everything being involved with Joshua Zirkzee in the setup of Eric Ten Hag, he can easily fit in the setup of Eric Ten Hag. And this time around, especially Bruno Fernandes, the combination of Bruno Fernandes and then Joshua Zirkzee will be eminent for the attacking side of Manchester United. I feel say this time around, the attacking side of Manchester United will be looking dangerous in the extra ahead. Boss, I'm not call Barcelona for the time now.
Okay, 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Okay. Barcelona for expenditure. Quite difficult for them to meet the buying of Nico Williams. Okay. And that in common, I am Komo Bibria, Etima right there, have you tell Basmun do Manuatum. Sure. When you study about Barcelona for expenditure, currently as we speak, a car bus for the 3 billion euros. But almost 3 billion euros. But then when you look into the expenditure, and come first you cash out on revenue in about 640 million euros in a year, making as a sales revenue for Barcelona Football Club. So because of that, heavy tabers, amoma alimete, or measures on person almost sell most of their levers, and also most of their shares or more Barcelona Football Club name. The moment Tomba is happening, Barcelona will be in a dangerous position.
Okay.
Now, who studied the release clause of Nico Williams and what Atletico Bilbao, a 58 million euros in the chain of contract and what Atletico Bilbao.
Wow.
But then Bilbao for the new statement that Ababe Tuja said from now up to 31st July. So Obibia went to me for 58 million euros and trigger the release clause of this particular player. No, Omobe extended the contract, no, and that's the new release clause, but the contract. No. But then in the release clause, no boss, so we breaking in a beta. Say Barcelona for almost send Nico Williams in about 5 years. Annually, Barca for betting the 20 million euros a comma Atletico Bilbao. So breaking it down in amortization fee now. Barca for betting me the 20 million euros a comma Bilbao in a year. Bilbao for some months here. Yes, but Bilbao for some months here. So, as we are speaking right now, Barca 4% will gather enough revenue from now up to 30th July. No, Omakwa trigger the release clause of 58 million euros a share. Nico Williams contracting him.
Wow.
Now, so checking last 2 seasons. Abranten annual salary and also the weekly wages are not here. Last 2 seasons, not just 67,000 euros per week. Wow. Currently, as we speak, Bilbao for manages on between 200,000 euros as a Bilbao player. Barca for me meet the weekly earnings of Nico Williams as we speak right now.
Wow.
And 20 million euros no person come at Atletico Bilbao no so Bilbao for penny for so nya dey say omodo sabe so say scanim omonje. And they've been able to manage say in about 31st July omode new release clause Brand in the contract
mama.
Because when it comes to these young players from Barcelona, Barcelona to me for Gavi, then release clause you call 1 billion euros.
Yeah.
Pedri 1.2 billion. Paul Kubasi, dear Cran and Siabai, almost answer the question. So when you talk about Nico Williams deal now, Bilbao for per se on Metriama Barca for it is Abefani easy. In about amortization fee now, Barca for somebody 20 million euros echo in a year now. This Bilbao Football Club doesn't want that thing to happen, and they want it in a good manner. Say Barca for the huge sum of money, but Abrante friends say Nico Williams, no better Nico Williams. So that is that for the foreign news.
Well, may I see, Mamin Kai Kakrana Crusade and Majesta. Majesta YD success. Good afternoon, Capo, the Supremo, the Shishis man. YD watching the show. Was say I'm watching live on my phone at Ashtown Main Street. I think Andre Lunen should wait for 2 years and he'll come and he will become Real Madrid #1. Yet I see. Happy birthday to Vinicius Junior, my Ballon d'Or winner, and what they attach. Alex Carrasco say, was a Capo, you can't do that in Ghana, Massa. Church cry Ghanaian they watch dressing, not talking about wedding. Guys, could already try to that South Africa. Peter Ofori, and Andre Lonen wedding no he was share trash you to know can watch him. Peter Ofori was say Couple why has a book transfer going this keeping up has of book okay meba yeba local yeba be doing come why Mohine ba Quartin Otabel was I'm enjoying the show live inside in Swatri police station with all the police officers on duty. In fact, 2 guys are doing a fantastic job. I see we and Calvao Rodriguez tell them to go back to their duties. Who's more duty? What's happening to say? What's happening to say? What's in the office? Annual monitor and the Calvao Rodriguez no problem they say Inshaba so monitor Inshaba be able to here Inshaba and I feel Kwampoku was a Manchester United used to sign good players Anthony Casemiro Varane Van der Beek but etc. But before the end of the season, they tend to become a flop or bad players. What's the problem? Manchester for Ediano Prince, Shama we are Prince Asamoah Capo live from baby ani Kumo Ejana so and ono nso edi ato achiri Kwadwo Frimpong was live from Canada Montreal and all monitor Kwadwo bibiabo called the Frimpong Kwaku critical agreement Capo. I think Man United have made good signing concerning Joshua Zirkzee no and so edi aba now straight to one ball no Carlos Alcaraz and a one ball no say we rem our the final our track Daniel Medvedev 6-7-6-3-6-4-6-4 wow Sunday we do back again straight our Sunday and here the grand finale no more Carlos Alcaraz abasu Pepa the king of clay the prince
said the other one is here.
Lorenzo Musetti Novak Djokovic. Enugu so 2-2 is here. 2-2 certainly 2-2. Novak in what?
One building there nanka federal there.
Roger. The tennis patrol.
Yes, who say Nadal there ne clay.
Clay, yes.
Ena Ofa Novak there Australian
Open.
Yes. Novak there.
Yes.
And anka one building nso so Roger Tennis Federal there.
Roger Federal.
And he say Federal nim. But Carlos Alcaraz no. They say French Open final no. Adiana kwani ye no.
Vat. Hey. Stretch.
Oh, say again me say yetna ho be 4 hours. French Open final na oni Zverev boy no.
Yeah.
Yetna ho be 4 hours. And at a point you feel say Zverev dey call. Then Alcaraz beba now Ababeti. I mean that guy the resilience and Neniadin. Or the mentality of Rafa Nadal.
I'm telling you.
Nadal that never give up attitude. Tin time pa. Alcaraz Neniadin pa and offer on Medvedev say one solid player. Albania and unse Adiba acquire advantage when it comes to tennis mostly height. Height here say obi or height are mostly a advantage to the person. Both tennis and boxing Medvedev or height pa and or powerful serve Adiba acquire Medvedev so severe speed at the button no shit and for him to overcome Medvedev no I mean remember the new generation and now Alcaraz we in home Alcaraz or say there's a big future ahead of him is the top 3 no because the speed at which or they banner need the name because now he's in the final say Ekoye Musetti there then I mean a walk in the park. The only person who bet me best stopping on Novak because Novak no or experience at that level.
I'm telling you,
he's the only person who bet me about best stopping Alcaraz. Say, Oma Musetti is shocking in now. I mean, there is Alcaraz the backup, but Sunday ebenya a big game.
Oh yes,
whoever be PM or final be a very very good game on Sunday. Anobeshi, yes.
It was so pepa Momo Mema ma update kakadi me do be am the beba because me do baby na me Roger Federal.
Oh media and Federal there na media
Federal here you know is Novak is you senior man.
Novak there me share the ni hosa na nka me media Federal na jam na corner down so kakra. Nada na me feeling no but I said in Madrid ninti na mama wa nada.
We are Ronaldo ni Messi.
Of course.
Tennis.
But dominance ni the Nada ni Roger. Omo na as a rivalry ni wo pa.
Yeah.
Unse ayi de Novak de na ni hu. Eno nam ho kakran sa na nei. Ono aba be so pass o mum yenu nyina e de ekono and say me say yeah generation we are lucky o. When it comes to every sport, be who greats ni bi. Every sport ni na yenya greats are omaba dominate this era because here can tennis. Say Roger Federer, Rafa Nadal, and then Novak Djokovic.
Yeah.
We need the greats when it comes to tennis, and we are lucky to have witnessed them play. Yenya omu nyina na hwe wo mo. boxing. I mean, a lot of greats near Babe Show. The Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, share a lot of greats. If you are the young share George Foreman, Muhammad Ali, but new generation, yeah, share a lot football. Yeah, share Zinedine Zidane, Ronaldo, Cristiano, Messi. I mean, yeah, enjoy game the pa. Enjoy game.
Medi ya wadwuma na pepa no the way anu musi rolling wono na no edi
na tennis here one sport ne board din chair every other sport. Say me dey am ka say tennis on ne board din chair any other sport, not even boxing. Obeka say boxing din but the energy here to play tennis no enye bi na uhia de boxing there you can work on your stamina and your endurance. Unim say boxing what try so akọ 12 rounds say every round be 3 minutes meboa in boxing what gina na so acha wo de chichiro obi ni na 1 hour say wo chichire no na wo na enu cry because say boxing cry there stop it time unlike basketball e ko nchen na stop it time no boxing there o clench o ye ni na no time na ekọ into breaks e bem ye bia ye bobel na no akwa tenase no agi wa home into every 3 minutes bia boxing what tenase gi wa home no asa asori aba every 3 minutes bia no ye be ko break no agi wa home no asori e di aba into maximum 1 hour ye wie boxing. But when it comes to tennis mu betimi agina mu 7 solid hours ye ntwa obi amunya ye boss and this football him say 90 minutes ya kwaye ya be call extra time 120 ye wi ya bo penalties ya pon into football I say the penalties aka won ya cha 2 hours ya wie. But for tennis ubetimi agina mu 7 solid hours me kai Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal 2017 Australia Open final omo bono 7 hours. Na wa won so wo hwe no wote so saa na wote so saa na wo hwe I mean the enjoyment is massive and omo so omo ebono obe run wo court ne so akọ abasa and you need a lot of endurance, a lot of endurance, a lot of energy to be able to play tennis. And you know, I mean, for the tennis player, me envy players no cry.
The hard work.
I know a ding. And then no. And yes, ujina fa akuna wokop utumrika ko ba be tumrika ko abasa. You need a lot of energy. And now they are born.
Stretch it.
Now you to anim yet. Oh, but I mean, interesting. Was a shots beyond my was when I mean, very, very interesting game. But you need a lot of energy. And now they are born to pre-plan because I agree adding.
I got to attack.
Of course, you got to attack. I mean, a man.
One for tap change now.
Oh, of course.
And that remember costed you.
Oh, and
to attack.
Who said I use Susanna? Serena bad cry.
Serena Williams.
Serena's name bad cry. I mean, man here there.
Almost generation no a feed ama. Is you know in that time na wokano.
Maria Sharapova. Nze a man there no. Yen share that aside say Serena eba no. Yen share the nya obi a why dominant say me man there. Nze me man there na ye omo dominate. That is say Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer omo dominate. But when it comes to a man no, akwaya say baako fo ntimi dominate.
We are no
obehwe na no. Bon say Serena everyness I mean the dominance ni twam no. Obesha ye ko Naomi Osaka be pie. Naomi Osaka ono ye one tennis player ya na ne story me ya because o say we go through depression. And na me ne ye hwe Naomi Osaka ye hunu no o say
Medvedev the Carlos away ni.
Yes. Oni Alcaraz game
na koso no. Nye easy cry. Guy no onimbo papa.
Oh yes, Alcaraz onimbo.
Spain vanya talent too.
Of course. Unze unze first near friend lawn tennis.
Yes.
Lawn tennis near say because near born or lawn so.
Yeah.
Intina lawn tennis no but because say no enya lawns nkwa na yebo so yebo clay court. Yebo a hard court ankasa nso so. Intina say ya omayi long tennis na free on no. But is here tennis and mobile. I mean, this one building and one building no. Yenchem say you have 4 majors when it comes to tennis.
Okay.
Who's there 4 majors no? You have 1 building or and no etodwa ewo London. Then you have US Open and also etodwa ewo US. You have the Roland Garros and the French Open no, and the Australian Open. But the first major of the year no, and no year the Oxy Open. And near Australia.
Yeah.
You be near about French Open. Na ya babebo. And only year somewhere March, April honum no near babebo.
Yeah.
Then na ya the aba one building. Near kwako we US in September.
Open, yes.
In September no and the US Open no. A honum no na ya nantino. The 4 majors no. Sana ya etie. And this year it looks like Akaras na aji first 2 ni now.
Yeah.
Say ono je Australia. And wababeje French. And they say was a room of final.
And Sunday no the Ebema Spain for Philipo ne say omo bo Euros final.
Omo Philipo.
Oh, there be say
Akaras Jia.
Akaras Jia.
And England for no so ebesumba because they say Akaras no okwaji o UK. Unse o London omo ebo final ne. Omo final no on Sunday. Ono be ba no pa. Nti no Spain ni ba beje trophy or English soil agineni mu wia na Spanish na sa inflict pain on England and I mean everything and ra statement di ba no King Charles statement no o say omompe sa last minute go ni ade na yesa na e mama for blood pressure kosoro and say
ozo ma ya kase mpanifo no doso
it was this so mbetimi awie ni ntemo a e be mama for blood pressure aba for mu anke be bu aba and it was England for no money abrepa money abre this very tournament because they've never been so close to say this time around your mind of course and interestingly next year so na be sa hosti and say omutumi gi we na
next motivation source of motivation.
Yes, in the next one Ombesa hosting no Ombesa a favorites and with the home support no omu we sure say ombetumi ababenya and for me yes England a big nation like England that football din yeah can England in trophy when it comes to European Championship who's a hard game Spain for majimiensa munye mukakra who's a Spain ajimiensa at least and we the upper on Sunday in never bumpire and common che Spain for winning final back final no mo win no enkoye one building no nanka football ni die England for no so nanka just Spain for apepo mani wa muni su kakra
Akaras agimani
money Akaras be ga agimani ene no so be baka ne ntimo de no ani gie no na mo de akọ stadium ntimo free okra no ma lusu a enye hwe Akaras agi dese
anya Akaras ntino mo se ena Akaras ntino mo kodu mu ka maza woni bra no la mini yama o peso o short trophy ni
la mi
onya betre omunya betre so mu ko mu more time
so na say ka Jude mo so ni ko pa ma mo so more time the more time the Obia or squad of more time.
We a big game on Sunday.
Oh yes, Sunday we enjoy. Yeah. I mean from Ahmachino, we say Sunday ni there Ahmachino ye na because you be Copa America final no. If ya ni aba share tennis no there one lucky be wurema to the time of football no crowd be share. Any debate. Yes, wuremu duru on dey be ja akwa ball no. Na ye dey awie nti no Sunday sports fans no. I mean, there's a lot I enjoy. But Capo, you see, the transfer of Nico Williams no, to Barcelona no. The entire Barca for no, Omonia Branca, Omo Peno say, be negotiating simple, just like na big brother HHM no, Musikasem. And so Oka so obe trigger the release clause na. Just say, ube tuya sikaninya upfront. Say, 60 million no plus taxes bibia no kwa kutuya. And no crowd here, Barca. Any kind so money bebau negotiations. One thing about release clause is say you don't have to seek the consent of the team. Just speak to the player. Player ninya tia you pay the money to the tax authorities in Spain. Entika bebau for no honom ni from say bebau musika bia ba be di hanom. Enti no momra mefa munipa osumasi wasi wa nyima jadwuma. and once omo call makwakoji omusika, the player is free to move. Without necessarily negotiating with Bilbao. That is the release clause. Ebina PLGD Barcelona in the case of Neymar no. Unso amone Barca anye negotiations. The release clause near say 222 million euros. Okay. Yebe koni akotua with taxes and bibiano. A call the Spanish tax officer no ma fremo. Musika aba bidiano mo matua ho taxes nyano no afa ne player no de ko enom. But Barcelona epese omo avoid paying taxes anyway ni na only Bilbao for be negotiations. And in the negotiation with Bilbao no, Bilbao the mama na clear say they are not ready say omo ba betie offer biane ade omo de they want you to trigger the release clause nefa ne ko. But the omo say the betimi ama Barca de be convince Bilbao no mbenya a better payment structure. Say ombetua more than the release clause. Say what you say? What you say? Release clause ni there enka 58 million, but say we the bibeka ho there, then I'll give you flexible payment terms. Say okay, we the mema 3 years. Now the anti-afiwe mama say. Just like the Chelsea Ekoye in the case of Abrante FN Enzo Fernandez. When Chelsea offer Enzo Fernandez no, omutua more than the release clause na Benfica. All because they needed them to give them that amortization. No say okay to scan installment efamame. Team my friend no Atletico Madrid enso yebi with Joao Felix when omoko akofan from Benfica. Ono so no omutua more than the release clause no because na Atletico any scarce 100 million upfront maybe abetua the amount into there ebi am the 10 million be beto so amount me the 5 million be beto so amount said the be ya obeti ase metua ne nkakra na me the amount. So that is baby as say no you gina with Nico any Barcelona, but clearly Bilbao for the match say they don't need any form of negotiations. All they need and say Barcelona ever trigger the release clause no, and Barcelona are ready. But the woman soon say Barca aside say omube ton players no, the main thing and say mom wage bill na day above from, and that has been how Barca omu eye into a lot of the players no we ntina ketua so we nko no. And now they are say no I say omoni omo captain Sergio Roberto asa akoye yebema contract any sign man all because they want their wage bill ne say ebeba form enunti na omo ne ye de omo ye no enti senka omutimi clear no of their books say wage bill no e formal na eba then omutimi e de Abrante friend Nico Williams so aba be kan but baby ejina ne de it is about 60-70% say Nico will play for Barcelona because for the boy inside the anka problem be any ho he wants to play but how Barca bet me ayo money mani sikasem no and no problem but ye can yen chairman for say Barca ton levels or mo ton levels ni nyina no level na nya bibia da ba bi no akofa beton ayo mo daachi no mo ton
daachi no
mo ton adi ne ne say me break it down omoda sika ebeba daachi no e no mo ya beje bosia
mo ye portrait fa
what you say
na portrait na akokọ na eto no
na odi nkosua no oto anu wadno akosua na di wo so wo ye portrait farm wakokọ to anu akosua no wadi no anu akosua no wadi wo be de
na ye kan oba
ndi ye kan levels nya omodaachi sika a omobenya e no omode eje bosia enti no ebia Barcelona in the next 10 years TV right of ebia de beba ebenya 200 million a odi ene no mayen bia 100 million every year bia no sika beba no wo a certain percentage of the money enti e yomo da chi sika ombenya e no mo gidi ne enti e ma for enti assessor enti that is how omo de enti but it looks more likely say Nico Williams there Barca bet me enya no no de no e de aba now from Manchester United and Suni Joshua Zexi na the same thing no maye almost so compare payment structure na bia enunti no the release clause na wo honum 40 million no almost the 2 million a day aka ho said ye be ya Bologna betia say okay sika no muntua no installment emfamaye say omo call straight say the release clause ya 40 million pese me trigger e honum no also 2 years can na no cash down na de man no na de ko. And he said the banner won't mean can cash down. You need to negotiate. Okay, the release clause no 40 million but me mama 42 million said the be ya betia se no matu scanning kakra e the amount so a similar situation and a United so could negotiate with Joshua Zexi no. And that is how I see effort here. Now they want to do same with Abrantia Yefreno, Matthias Delete. Who says one person did Delete Eba. They want to,
but buying for no say petition is 68,000.
Yes, say supporters no person but Delete no as an individual there or no person because who say onya a lot of playing time and Osha ne who said Osha say with Ajax no. Coach or man development no ye who ni ye was Eric Ten Hag. So on the initial say Ajax. 19-year-old no captain Ajax. But from there no I say encore said there was a corner and he feels that so ne Ten Hag saba be ye adwuma bi ma coach ni nimu no onim niema obetimi ayama wasanso aba to the best bim. So that is how I basically akose na ye man to the chema 1 minute na mfanka England what you say
and the bani have to so time asunti
ba wo de England beje wo de ma men
so thank you very much Priscilla Mario T Philipo bana fu have to so Eddie FU why Monday why Obi Kabia Hama was it ya Konadu was a couple Sunday night Nico score against England okay Oba score for Spain no ma take it trophy no Kana do the other abano. Nana Atuma ko say watching the show live or Ashton. Good evening, Capo. Nana say ho eye na ye be rem na the local news na to so okay I want some and also we pray he won't be like Anthony Martial. We always said a lot about when he was coming to Manchester United. Greetings to all BC candidates who just completed their final examination, especially Mother Ignatia school students. We Martial will and a deal we about teacher say we have a code here. Whoa, my memory na me you in few on na yentwaso in few on ba na metra birthday bi nemum my call Philipo mra na yentwaso Philipo won here
yeah couple bi aboko pa
yeah what African word na am say kala no ne we anoship papa yes what African we no
Capo de Supremo
da papa
my mentia CJ collection
CJ really we
sembe so chonanka ye kotokofo awe jesi o
yeah no do man yan
golden green oh I'm just
the boy but
golden green
golden green we two pictures to two near mom you free mo we are St. Michael's
me are St. Michael's in your bad near was Santin so
you can say Kotoko Samba
Samba in the first stream
Samba O'Neill
yeah Gilbani yeah na why the first stream
Gilbani bizo ka ho
ni dini dia wa nti wo ye commentary eye for no atusutu
no afa did you know metro just na chi no metro
Samba ne dia as a constant
Samba no beba
Samba
so Samba no crowd dia agidi da Samba football Brazil for Darwin Samba no dia akaye no oh na has for so den e koso at o my slow kakra
has say deals has and release na nwumre ya be 10 minutes ago there you can confirm ni fi adada
apart from that omunye bibia wo
omugusu any players
foreign BNC form
foreigners ne there minimum one player bia o free Ivory Coast eba yes one player be free Ivory Coast so ba be kasi
Ivory Coast ni bi ba
and after one say Linda dia woko Linda ko and Utanga so like so Utanga so be ko two players ni be free us this season
omu kwose sen omu de na ye din adinji no mu
Linda de no Linda ko Rwanda
wana
na yes cash there cash there and boy na nkasa so pe eni mpanyifo akasa say open new challenge
open Rwanda
ko nti Linda so di na pitch ni so I don't think say
na den na ye two number two a for Ghana for let me try announcement we ma na you say Rwanda no menim de apie
new project Rwanda in pipeline so one now can be break here
oh yes
homo sajo mo musi ne facilities omo ye no couple ade na no yeah anoshi
nti wo say Utanga ono wan
Utanga ne Linda
omo no omo so lucrative offer
and he has been Momako.
Wow,
has been Momako.
No more the full free. Okay, what's the
Matty Ivory Coast player Ivory Oba. Okay, and August no Cramoson come on a coso.
Okay,
Morrison, yeah, set in Sokopian crime. Set now, set the day.
Yes, set one kind.
Set last week. Okay, say. Kɔ company for call a year be what
Techima Crusader in the
yeah omo ko na ye o Techima ne mpanyifo no so wo free wire do be kuma supporters ikura ni age
supporters
but set de no agwa te say be justify na hwe ansa na ya sign one was there be
na onim de ekɔ hwe
there be hone de
omo te
set
so free Techima who say me ga say Friday no be free Techima aba mpanifo otwe no so am run about
just a idiot ekofi abanga de ni be
ofi Techima eba boy na boy
over the one on your my ya obi betwa your hu o say ofi Techima eba na omzo mu hia no so ame
some run about one eba say do for crow from do be sia maka junction na sia atwa kuma se be half
agu na se ke kwa no no
denga obo hia ni no kwa adakwaja achi boy no I'm telling you, I'm crying.
Well, set for
oh yeah, set yeah. Set a couple.
I'm say the phone doom from an pause or
no be anka.
No be any. Ba on crying. You wait me aka so on
crying. Set on crying.
Oh dear, everybody do.
Well, Capo nti anyway, house of folk
transfer in football mo dey na tricky pa.
Oh, where do they bit more tricky? It depend movement in any panel where you involved no. Yeah, na ni na account.
Those no be o
the personalities involved.
Na fanchen. Footballers
na say we na fair we are
so na ajiagu. Nti sharp no be abeji. Footballers no so sa.
So from the one they Asamoah Boateng they account wo kwahas. And Abaso.
Yeah.
And Akodo Konso, you can say Samba Eba.
Samba.
Abdul Karim, one Gaza player, striker Eba. Wababa Sanyawi. But set was said, you know, I acquire one day be. But if you compare and training be Okruma.
Yeah, there be. Now, we are gonna say, Bahakono, Salifu Diano.
Salifu Ibrahim.
And also,
Salifu Okroma would come on in food income.
Salifu,
yeah, Salifu didn't come on.
Because Salifu,
now Salifu do now when you Kosovo, a lucrative.
Kosovo there.
A very lucrative offer. And I was at least it may be 70% to 80% halfway. Because boy any person see kind of market.
This is over Kosovo.
Kosovo. For Philly 70 to 80% of deal now. Obenya or Kosovo now.
Obeko.
Boy Obeko. Yeah, Obeko.
Kosovo.
Obeko.
Yeah. No mama. Ya kuma de odu machia.
Well, nti yankwana frɛ yamfa ensamle kakra enwo hɔ mamo live on AP TV so anyway na yɛnwura mo house of folk aye training we ni na no aye ahoboabo a Nyankopɔn yadma next week the democracy cup no eba so Wednesday 17th of July and as a Jumadian eba so nti has enya aye training coach Abubakar Watara ene the boys no train tromapom ye Pobiman Sports Complex ho na omahwe said next week ombetuma koye adwuma ni neat headache phobia never say that until the bones are rotting tiano I house training and also etodwa and no na two players are yenya confirm with their mamufia say omani has a way na dia kano akoye mere formality say house of folk ebetimi abe on very and I say betimi I in the public am obi am so two players we there omo house of folk bona fide property from now to the next 2 to 3 seasons Asamoah Boateng a free year former Nations FC for now and afei Michael Ewa Mensah na yɛhwɛ ni kan hwɛ Asamoah Boateng deɛ no ɛnɛ ana ɔpɛyi na Asamoah Boateng ewura mu 37 military hospital ɛkɔyɛ ne medicals no enti Black Stars medical doctor friend Dr. Prince Pambo ɔsa yɛ medical doctor de ma calf enti ɛnɛ Dr. Prince Pambo ɛna medicals no ɛde ma Asamoah Boateng the free year 37 military hospital enti yɛnwura mu na afei yɛnkɔhwɛ Asamoah Boateng medical so na afei yɛnto aso fɛnfrɛ
Medini as some about free. I manage some of the house of focus. The woman young want to nation phobia masters.
Wanti enoya asamwa boaten a free striker and what me I any medicals and afi or the pen esi paper so assigning my hearts of folk phobia never say die enti asamwa boaten we na yanko Michael Wamensa ono a central defender no nation service say the official house of folk enti a Wamensa so medicals no and so any eno ye Michael Wamensa central defender anti di mane na so na fe yento so emfa emfro nti Michael Wamensa central defender ono so ne house of folk awie ha se sia de bibia ye official two players omo every nation service no omo enya sign a contract e dey ama house of folk na omo free enya house of folk secretariat omo koye medicals ni wie e sign contract bibia e ba wie no eno omo si we next week Wednesday democracy Capo no so enti there's no time to waste and the two players na remu awoye Pobiman ekoto so ekoye training enti asamwa boat na free and afi Michael Wamensa omo antrefi omo eto so eko training ekoye ahoboabo omo prepare na afi omo ni team ni na ahwe se coach no ehu ni se omo fitness level no and afi psychologically omo ye good and omo ye sound for the game so next week Wednesday omo betimasi akan against Asante Kodoko on Wednesday. Tiengram Pobiman afi yan two players no omo training na ene omo ye Pobiman Sports Complex. Wow, ano two players ni training and omo ye Pobiman Sports Complex. And you see there asamwa boaten every year and Michael Wamensa deal no medical confirm what the amount last week cry. And we enya news bi asa na emom no medicals ne contract ni na no manya sign e de amatu teams ye no ensema efri ho e de ba. Na yenwuram Krobia Asante Kodoko na Krobia training. Na omo ye training no new players ni bia ba Samba O'Neil enya ba bedru ene Samba the first training na Samba first training no ewie ya and coach David Oklo and after say coach Prosper Nate Ogum ekoye ne surgery no and the first day coach Prosper Ogum etimi about training grounds it na say humbe hia say coach David Oklo ono an assistant no ebetimi I introduce new players so far Krobia Sante Kodoko assign wo mo no the actual head coach Prosper Nate Ogum ti Okulu introduce new players and as Samba O'Neil the chair coach Prosper Nate Ogum ewa Dakujache.
Samba. He's one of us now. He's a central defender. Okay. Samba, these are your colleagues. Guys, like you always do, let's welcome him. You should let him feel comfortable and feel at home. you don't know samba dance. Okay, I'll teach you. Okay, no problem.
Now, Pennyfor, and I say, Coach, David Oklu, introduce no, and players and I Coach Prosperity Ogum, head coach, and after the surgery, no team Ekan one, or PM training grounds, over the air coso because next week the big game on air basso. Next who be here, so sorry enough, waba now over players are Crobia, Etimi assign or more Eddie Efru Honemum, Omuiano Ogumani, Dr. James Kwasiapia, coach, had the Sudan national team, Asia new players Nina, Emmanuel Entry, Abranti FN Onel Samba, and I've say Abdul Karimo. Coach Prosperity Ogum and IMC member James Kwasiapia Asia sa players we eno mudi nkomo kakra ansana omofri ho akofie. I know your new players are Omo Asia coach Prosperity Ogum and Afe Dr. James Kwasiapia head coach Edema the Sudan national team on also IMC member Edema Krobia Asante Korokontiano aye de na etodwa ewo ye Adako Judge nti de free ho enso ereba no na ye room ewo nsem from na Afe din komo ewo the Black Queens of Ghana so ye Nyankopon yarma echina 6:20 AM Ghana time and the big game no eba so the Black Queens of Ghana and now na the Shiko of Japan. Our national team no, you're from na the Shiko. Until 6:30 anopa AM. And as a big game neighbor so, and now local time Japan time no, and so 2:30 PM area and a game no eba so with Japan. Nemom and pre-match no press and any so coach Nora Hoptel Edin Komo na stadium ho bibia de din. O ma show kama Kanazawa Go Carry Sports Stadium ho e ho na china game no eba so. Enti coach Nora Hoptel Edin Komo and here busano the importance of the game china eba so against the Japan women's national team no.
Yeah, it's for us a pleasure to be in Japan. We had a long travel to arrive here. We are the Black Queens, we are the Ghana national team. We are on our mission Volta, we call it. That's our journey. We started 1.5 years ago. Our mission is that we get back to #1 in Africa. We want to be back on the big tournaments. The Black Queens have been very successful. 1999, 2003, 2007, they joined the World Cup, and we want to bring them back on this level. So we qualified now back on the Africa Cup. That's our first succeed we had. And for us, it's important to measure us against now top 10 teams of the world. So I'm curious how we will perform Saturday, how we can challenge Japan. We know it's a fantastic football team you have, and we're gonna prove us now on this level of high performance. For us,
coach Nora Hopto, head coach, Edema the Black Queens of Ghana, and Sama or the Air Tuja. And no, the importance this particular game ebefa so about Japan women's national team no and afi the Black Queens of Ghana e hon sem and odi two dwa no na ye to so busa coach say wonim Japan team ni kakra Japan's women's national team no wa monitor mo na wonim team ni kakra.
We know that a lot of the players are in the Premier League, also in Italy playing, and Hasegawa, for example, in Man City, you know, one of your top players. A friend of mine was there now, women's director for a couple of years. So yes, we follow, of course, your top players. We have a high respect of them. I think also sometimes it's good. It's a bit for your players the same like for ours when they go to Europe. Europe, you know, they get teached a bit different maybe approach. They need to jump in a different culture, and normally they adapt very good, and the level of the league in the Premier League is very high, you know. So our players, it's a bit the same, mostly play now in Europe, some we have in Mexico or the States, but still I believe it's the center of football is a bit in Europe, you know, with the top 5 leagues, yeah. We know that a lot of the players are...
Well, build up to the big game and Yangupo Yaduma, Echna, Anopa, Ghana time, 6:20 a.m. Airbaso, and Alfie Japan, and so 2:30 p.m. And as a big game on Airbus international friendly, Ghana airball against Japan. Japan, Mommy, Omurem, Hawaii, World Cup, and also bet me Abasuntiano. I said, yes, and so now, coach, not have to wear no, or Jim Komokakra on women's football, or Ghana football, no, women's football, no, saying the city, coach, not have to, Eddie Hunkomo, and our press, and I say.
20 teams, 10 play in the north, 10 in the south, and in the end they play a playoff against each other. You know, in Ghana it's not so easy to travel because not all the streets are like, you know, made. So that's why we make a region in the north and in the south that they have a little bit less of travel. Basically, when I arrived and screened through the licenses, I saw that over 75% of the license they are under 20. So it's a very young league. Normally, when the players get the chance, they just go abroad after. Because they can earn more money in abroad. So we detected on our journey of the Mission Volta over 120 players abroad playing in Europe or the States. So we try to balance a little bit to always keep some young players. We have Stella here. She's
a women's league, you know, Ghana or say a transportation problem. And our accessibilities into Yabono North and South. Ninano, or Chechema, or Kenska Seminaka Krakao, Ninano, and Sema and press conference. Now, pretty much I told you, our Kanazawa Sports Stadium, coach Nora Hoptel, our head coach, Edema the Black Queens of Ghana, Timno, or also Eddie Tuja. Now, young woman, you come out for now, 2 minutes, Lamy Francina, Abejafonso, Emra, na Omome Ghana, one of the brightest spots. I was here, kind Edema Nogeland, I have friend Ibrahim Osman. And I sign Eddie Ama, Brighton and Hove Albion. Now, and Henna official unveiling about so 19.5 million euros. Hey, it's car, Brighton, the three Edema, Nogila. In Ghana, Yanka said, Ibrahim Osman, and you're joining Brighton and Hove Albion. Me assure say, Coach Otwado, any technical team, any Ibrahim, Echiye Pa, Anti Ibrahim, no, Bibia Bonaway, and drop a video in my nafe, Yenim Komoka Kra, and from Ibrahim Osman, officially, Wabaya player. Eddie Amatima, your friend Brighton and Hove Albion, and Eddie Fruho, Eddie Eba, and every year do drona, and so Emma, Jumedian. So now, young room France, Paris Olympics, no, Basso, den. Now, Team Ghana, and Yako Pim, France. Now, Team Ghana, and Yako Pim of France, Omo, Aya Humboa, Senya Hupoya Duma, Jumedian, Eshasia, Omobetimia Akoso, now Omaje medal, Ediama, Oma Conco Ghana. Harry Stacy and now for Joselle Alice swimmers now omuremu na omuguso training said be on betimenya at least medal ediama o man konkro Ghana and so Paris and chebi adwumade ne be chance entiano ensem kakra and also every hoba na Crusader and Big Brother ebe transia honorable Pius enam hajide eyuoma no Capo onso ka ho na woyima no onse wono na Director General edema Youth Employment Agency na honorable edi nkomo edi for the state of the sports centers no ultramodern sports complexes no wadi nkomo edi afa ho yebusa ne say na adena project na aban as a man neglected project no bebre na ayefom okodoma sebe ayefom unamu kura na abo betima kawo amna the only project mu commission here eastern region there no na dia ka no honorable mo ye ne dey because abanfo ni wo hoye pa ade e betima boa etma create employment ena ekosa no na enchechemu no san ena sitie
enukwe emise project na bakosam le bi yenyina ye nim dataw ente ewu shada here be se mesai akomechi I am pastor there maybe twemu di to just ye adwene se ye di ahonde nyina ebekwa akogu 5 of the project no so na anka yetumi ewie eno no tem na me say say a person still 10 at the same time one. Yes, you can you want to say chicken and kakanka and do baby and that's a coming in our Mumu Anka, the chiche moonlight, the ahon.
See, honorable Sama or Canning and say opposition crowd or Moko court. Opposition crowd or Moko court in tea. Sports complexes now can remember this week. I beg for your word to may ya more doma, Azimu Diaba, any other sentence Diabano, or say, and your ma, and Cacao Moconabian Comoy, we said to Medina. Nanso opposition crowd or Moko court. And someone who quarter or Monka and Fenye, Nemo or money woho, say on Betty Abuana Fay, a situation or Motimi Abuana. Omotimi aso officer situation opposition court say Sikasembia a rural project no also munyabo because financing no enwasem
nti all court ni nti na aka wrem
yes we dey say we am transfer betimi at the extensive because enti sana honorable de my director general Edema Youth Employment Agency honorable Pius and Namajide on say once upon a time no a deputy sports minister
yes
to honorable Isaac Siama
Australia scandal bi no say
no can we be nti Capo my friends na oni abedwafo engram na oni nkomo honorable ye chi honorable enyume eden
enchia no
obeti
that's flip me das local news no na Philip ayen wadjuma me bana abedwafo abewrem Frank we Frank Kofi Odro Frank you are watching France we have a Ben Chaka photography Ben Chaka monitor den rather say we have a Saman Kesi senior man photographer videographer bibia we wadjuma o monitor den yera say we share live on Facebook ya bani abedi nkomo afansama ekoso Ghana ha ene ensem bibia ekoso say semno court minister semno court Patrick, that pass a couple you and the guys are doing extremely good. Yeah, that's it. I want to message out there. But happy birthday, my mini winner. I'm from them quick one. Happy birthday, Nkoma Yabwachwa. Dodona Tafel, headmistress from Mr. Reko of AP Radio, and I wish you happy birthday. Namisha na on your Kasipa and Yabwachwa, dear, and no, and the radio man. Also, any of birthday radio say we be able to dear. Wish you happy birthday. Nensun training back our Fox na Michelle. Now on your Cassie pa do our done and no a film my dear, but the boy live on Facebook or social. The boy saw here dear. Now my memory big brother in room now starting from the news no local no na yen summer Philipo de buy any kakrevi at the best also.
Philipo didn't go na I think say. Mesha said the free house of folk omo akachina a lot of things say cause house of folk for akache. Now I believe you say house of folk senior isu inzuye design areas of the course war komata sante kotokono bibrena so be cause house of folk yes say every me catch say after democracy happen a lot of players beat me free house of folk. A lot of players, especially goalkeepers. What's a house of folk for 6 goalkeepers? Now, currently 6 goalkeepers no more. No, Ubunya Eric for re-entry, Alawa or Ubunya Richard Atawa, Ubunya Richmond Ayi, and also Ubunya Sherry Shuabu, Nunya Osei Bunsu, and the question Ketia. Emu 5 Beko, Bako Pe Bekano, Ebe question Ketia. Ketian Kwan Ebeka house of folk. Rich Mai Munina be free house of Fokako.
Which way an anno and ya breed training
then fan or Munina be free house of folk ako. Naka question Ketian Kwa ewa house of folk. But then Oshe house of Foka omune 3 keepers been so 18 komo. 3 keepers, omune 3 keepers 18 komo. Now these 3 keepers no, most of them na nkasa a free agent. Oshe obi to say Andrews Owusu. Are not that the Accra Lions this season or performing very well for Accra Lions. House of Folk need Dinkomo. In common House of Folk need in NC. No one check Solomon Agbesi. Open one of the keepers or move born more than the more no Dama Dreams FC. Dreams are going to the CAF Confederation Cup or move to the semi-finals in Nano. It was the good keeping of Solomon Agbesi. Of Faso yen born home of the Dreams FC in the Dreams for Timmy call drew the semi-finals of the CAF Confederation Cup. And Komoya Kosune say House of Folk near Brighton Akasa 80% done. House of Folk in Solomon Agbesi 80 Omakasa 80% done. But House of Folk per se bought democracy cap ni we. Wia lay that 5 goalkeepers na maboom within the actual no. Mako naka kwesi nketi ankwa. Se kwesi free susu bibi na ba House of Folk. It lay off naka kwesi nkwa. Lay naka kwesi a na se Suluma gbesi no money ne dinko. Bona Benjamin Sare. Also dadama Olympics no. On so money need dinko. E kama say season with Olympics for tomo players pa na bakwa oka hon Kasim Razak, yeah. Kasim Razak no or a defensive midfielder no also a captain dem Olympics. Okay. House of Folk need dinko, but Abrante and Ankasa no nkoma meeting say when you offer outside, but until say House of Folk meeting the requirement about ABR 60% of the requirement are Kasim Razak me meeting with House of Folk no and no me a convince na manatna at the House of Folk and also me assign the House of Folk. Okay. But say House for meet 60% of on the requirement any the cost war ni deal na beba so e wa broche na obetimi free Ghana ni niatre deal na or cosign or foreign so no so a free agent e Olympics one it is a House of Folk meet the basic requirement e the Kasim Razaka and also betimi akọ na wa check Heart of Lions so omo defender this season open one defender utimi share a lot of goals it was Ebenezer Urban. About 13 goals. 13 goals in the moon 9 penalties. It's a not just a new Ronald Koeman. House of Folk in Abrante Casa. Okay. But then the House of Folk it's me a pushing a say House of Folk NCC for more takrade. And then House of Folk company for Casa. Omuni push Abrante in deal Edema House of Folk. Now Branton and Casa also a tardy boy. Okay. It's Ebenezer Urban deal no and yes House of Folk and Casa at the official request akotwa Branton and him Debbie. No House of Folk for NCC or more tardy and no money Branton no e Casa mu push deal no the House of Folk say or mon sign Branton no or more tardy boys no mu feel say Branton no this particular season with him born home money them Heart of Lions no kwa there in common pushing farmer Ebenezer Urban na Ebenezer Mbisi akan farmer Accra House of Folk da bibia so ntimi koyi na Enoch Morrison last 2 weeks and I'm catch us saying Enoch Morrison no on Danlad Ibrahim itima kopiem Accra House of Folk all money omo didi nkomo Danlad deal no the nim dia akosi but then concerning Enoch Morrison deal no Enoch Ankasa no sesi am no kase when you deal e dey free Spain na mo no ne deal oh when you am no ne deal division 2 division 2 deal and aba e dey man Enoch Morrison division 2 oh am no ne e da ho de man Enoch Morrison okay Rwanda deal so da ho de man Enoch Morrison wow and as I say am no kase House of Folk for so near Abrante no so san so kasa but then House of Folk in common air cost no say Enoch Morrison na catch House of Folk company for say up 100 million titisika no a month 100 million yes the wage monthly wage in 10,000 Ghana cedis and or pay was up a car after so Pobiman complex one on nya dey so obeda o into mo man good apartment no Enoch Morrison timinda so mo timi meet this requirement the more no Enoch Morrison na Enoch Morrison we dey player be ba has omo come chana or the category liar na it's a lie omo come me kai match bo keep go squeeze down guy has legend be omo come match I no the category no mo ko training camp training camp okay yeah no say or the new man yeah no we will be down oh pepra so no senior man so board so Sports were no run a personal hotel and jump from hotel be it was a Morrison Enoch Morrison there no I was say a month or budget 10,000 Ghana cedis a month okay or say or budget 10,000 on find your house for budget 10,000 or per car or money car not Pobiman complex on so on that Pobiman complex or upon one casa apartment wow so house for to meet this requirement there on bit must sign a contract in the House of Folk. But so when meet there either say Rwanda and I say Spain Division 2 no bit me abo e dey ambo man so bit me sign a contract no e dey bet between Spain Division 2 no and Rwanda no they are coming close to Enoch Morrison no Rwanda deal no Rwanda deal no are coming close because Rwanda deal no in command made it say deal no mu no obenya $200,000 e wo deal nim but Enoch Nankasa prefers and Kobobo the House of Folk. To say House of Folk into me and yet this offer na come and farmer Enoch Morris na a brand debate in the Rwanda. Aquacosia kind ever honor to Rwanda what the Galamsey P or honor. I know what thing. Now, Salifu Ibrahim, so I swear, now Salifu, the same no Casadia or Kumase.
Okay.
Na Kosovo deal no boss, second mood.
Oh, okay.
Say Kumasa Santa Kotoko, Intimian share. Now, Oman can be close to 80% of the dealer. Salif Ibrahim and signing farmer Kotoko.
Okay.
Say Salif Ibrahim deal no with Kotoko no. So compares our deal no with Kotoko ni Kosovo deal na no thing. Na Kosovo team no, I make plans say I no say Kosovo team na training with Turkey. Na Turkey no more training with Honum no. Omo free Turkey, omo Georgia. From Georgia, no back to Turkey. Sorry, no back to Kosovo. Na omo show main season I say. Na one person omo unveil Salif Ibrahim. Ewo Turkey by next 2 weeks.
Omo we unveil.
Yes. Until omo de omo come close to say omo sign Salif Ibrahim na nkasa na Salif na nkasa na trend na so no person obodo ma Kumasa Sante Kotoko. So only if say Kumasa Sante Kotoko betimi am make amends na omo come close to 80% of Kosovo deal na Salif Ibrahim betimi assign the Kotoko Football Club. Eno die some commodity agents no Kotoko for and negotiate very 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 well. Now House of Folk new foreign players. Now new foreign players na House of Folk for betimi nya no nyina say watara betu kwan.
Okay.
Otina we training we are. Watara betu kwan ko Ivory Coast. Or the nature Ivory Coast or bar or the 2 players nearby.
Hey.
APSPORTS. Koni Kuroma Kofab 2 players. Ivory Coast 2 players. New foreign players or mobile no 2 ever House of Folk.
Okay.
It is offering the Chrome Ivory Coast air bar or the 2 new players in air bar. Omu now say Ivory Coast for our Dombeba House of Folk. It is uncommon so ho. Na glide on Otanga in Vu. The contract or the House of Folk boss aka 2 months pay. Samson and Linda in Tamgi. And so a contract or the House of Folk no 6 months pay. Na House of only 2 players ne kasa. Players ni mi na kasa be so mu many chere Rwanda kusi akan e Rwanda honum. Na House of Folk board no any imtangene any I mean Otanga Asia. Omo person mo extend omo contract no more in 1 year per the side of these 2 players. But our players we mi no so no empese ombeto akoso we si akan edema House of Folk. Omo so edema House of Folk. Yes.
Tino muso mo kono. Yes, so Apai or Rwanda.
Very good. Apai or Rwanda. Now, when you say somebody you free Congo bar Kotokoi, Kotoko for unveiling the kama coming. Or no Tanga na bwana 17 the ma Congo.
Oh, okay.
Abrante ne beba Kumasa Asante Kotoko ye ni teammates. Obeba Kotoko nyina no samba any Otanga din komo. No Otanga ka chance Kotoko ye big club ombra.
Okay.
Na samba ni bedru ye no. And then come akoso and on my catch and say waba once and what almost oko. Yes, it is our sources need to be leaky. I will tanga name Tanganidia. We had dinner house for free wako. Akabaku 2 months. Very good. Akabaku 2 months. And Akabaku 6 months. Okay. It is a contract next one. Omumi no bit media house of Oko Eddie Omaniatre baby fufro. Na Emmanuel Kayeke deal in sense na a buyer no boss.
Yamva Kayeke honum you.
Na me baby you honum na.
Okay.
Kayeke in sense na basono. I think say at this particular moment in time.
I don't know German kana.
Omun German in kai. Kayeke deal no be ebe ende July 31st in the be ende.
Ka krebi.
Na according to Zinginda for no. One kind of crown fan cheromo. One mechanical crown fan Zinginda for no. Or catch Zinginda for no say the only contract or a free agent.
Wow.
So I had quite a complicated story between Samatex and Zinginda for no. Because Samatex wanted to make pushy club no. I'm a club na catch almost say all those say almost sign it Emmanuel Kayeke. But then almost for Brantiano embo major match biya. Match number boy and it was just a friendly match. Wow. So omo problem, but the problem is say Emmanuel Kayeke na kind of crunch almost say omone I mean one Samatex for a contract will be ending of this month. But Kayeke catch almost say only contract with any other football club. The contract no. Now summer test for no I come here say school members ni bi na abem no ma hold one kakra. Summer test for throw let no could drew calf wie.
Kakra come ba
chere. School members ni bi in aboy urem omone summer test football club ne kasa omon pese summer test for no e be stress ya asem na ma brand ne career itimi ayebasa. What's brand no of minister academy or kaswa no copy ebusuya dwarfs from ebusuya dwarfs no back kotoko anko ye in ordinary share summer test the summer test no akọ shine wo at least you're grateful kakra the summer test because at least summer test for the league and they put you on the spot and sports they put you on no I was saying Kawashenda the club na ya diama or they say 2 weeks contract cramp na aka na so betimi your hu yama o nya just 50,000 Ghana cedis cramp o menya kakra frame e bi na every year ban ye ma Accra House of Folk nye ska kakra de fa FC Zurich deal no hono so I believe say Emmanuel Keyeke no somehow no why ungrateful kakra na ESCO members ni bi na be ma o ma holdi the decision they say e do kwan so mo de CAF but mo push zinginda for no mo say Abrante na nka no grand fan say no our contract almost no okacho no new contract so with the Emmanuel Keyeke there no sana and also so it's
well Medas thank you very much live on Facebook one more channel yedamase no ahye na do comment about local news na dey eba no Crusader aboabo no aba nemum breaking news bi na men say kan me ye ho adwuma and say call bi akonkran sisi no settle say de no betima twist because me tese flight ya bookie ama na channel pa say obakru manchi Kobe from Mensia akọ set oseho ama set omu chese set na obakuma sentine flight booked nti train na me adom ochina news on said ya breaky ama say obeba asa bakumasi bio corner akọ they must still has adjoining race no e don chese kotoko afawi nti eno nso details why dey ba set or say call akọ no so return channel pa abo say krom aba be dim komo e wo menhia na afia to so afri na ye wie ni say no Crusader ba na me tese Andre you captain dem Black Stars call lectures at University of Ghana. I know your sports psychology class and we call lectures. Now Andre Ediko to do some night deja say Andre says when your opportunity to change BB I want a brabo on a chair on kunu hum obia and I want ye BB as what the please you obia e we ask on a brabo ya obuimo na unya lectures na koso was sports psychology class or legon na ye odi mama ntie kakra na me magana for say do okay no sanity because na into Black Stars no tin wo kasa ebi mu sese ndi eno ya ready e be din come afa na Capito no Capito na lecture Andre yenti lecture kakra
so there's not a lot. It's quite difficult to say because I was achieving my dreams then, so there is not a lot I can say that I would have done different, but people talking about why we are here, psychology, sports, science, is a very important word. I think the only one thing I would have changed is coming into the national team at that age with all the pressure around it, with my father being who he is and all that. Not trying to kill myself to please everybody. It's quite difficult to say because I was achieving my dreams then, so there is not a lot I can say that I would have done different, but people talking about why we are here, psychology, sports, science, is a very important word. I think the only one thing I would have changed is coming into the national team at that age with all the pressure around it, with my father being who he is and all that. Not trying to kill myself to please everybody.
University of Ghana and lectures be so sports psychology class on Andre a lecture kakra in some kakra tuja e Legon and ya bon we say me and I'm say me trim Ghana for the akoso and they said to the announcer say I'm the trim na is break in by say
I was here the 2 months
sorry
sorry and bank was here the
church wa drink kakra obedi nko kakra
yes Capo me da say meba honum but ultimu say Ghana transfers no emu ayehye pa transfers no mu ayehye teams no
joy for joy sports Garrett Smith Gary Mona
enormous good yes but Capo mame enye birthday yansana matwa so said be ya me wemfi mame enwehye ababawa ye frɛ no Vicentia anase obafie de adia dodo na de frɛ na ne anti odo enye eye na oda mame enwehye no happy birthday nyaminsha no onye okese o student ewo Techima Krobo nursing and midwifery ho na Oko school ntino anti odo nyaminsha onye okese na smile ya o animu yenkoso entina hoda nyame nyumfra dum enkwa dum de akoma prehwehwe bia no nyame na no enye emfa ma happy birthday enko emfa emma very special and amazing person elho enom tino nyame nsha no onye okese na bibia da akoma so bia no nyame enye emfa ma may you live to be 105.7 and beyond elho enom Capo your transfers ni mo ayede and enema say na ya ye pese yete no so unze clubs no we na we atiesi akire na amemu ayede ja o hwe the ekoso the battle between Hasselfolk ni Kotoko yehu bi say achi wo o hwe even yemfa Razak Kasim de no unze Kasim de before enra ne no na it looks like Kotoko fa Kasim because of Mufa Emmanuel Ntwiye and no as obi anzo Kasim ba Kotoko all of a sudden no Hasselfolk are brought very strongly and bibia dia dance say Hasselfolk now are in a comfortable lead but comfortable lead there who lead and wa hweni ye cause the last time obinya comfortable lead no the last time obinya comfortable lead no you be adiko wie you know say oh yeah has no adwo say when you're comfortable leader, I know I'm careful, but na make it. So comfortable leader, it is pregnant with a lot of issues.
I'm telling you.
And you know, now I am very, very careful. But me perceive the transfers in econo because we na no ema league no next season anticipation for the league no eye because we be anticipate there na Hasselfolk eba beye dia na Kotoko ba beye kane no niema we nema league ne de no yenya nhye season asekra no ye hu da key battles no omo pre-player bi hu bonse e basa na ma supporters anticipation no bibia no e cost so for me I'm very, very happy with the way a man and I transfers no e de e no hwe seto say a supporters e twen Kumase as you set bane na kushia coach awa adakwaja achi anopai ebeti anse set akopie mu nkran na utu say amanfo so ehya ase ye groundswork ase no ano adin brutal say okay go via Abanga transfer
go via
Abanga ye o ma ye press conference with Krumman on Friday Abanga Bakotoko Abanga ye press conference me Bakotoko on Monday na Abanga the house news anima wa sign contract
front page
masa
we no so no set no so no
Obakumasi free Techima Obakumasi
na otwa mu wo ozo otwa mu ai na o mu twa ne
so owura akire ho
no na o mu twa no
o mu twa no so ame thank you mashi alakwa adakwaja achi tiamje esu du bu ho on ma otimi wuram kopie dwe so esu kwa mutimi fam wo kopie dwe so onum
no obi ti
bufam kopie dwe so onum
Njira has when so mawie
na bi se Kotoko for na enim so mawie o mo twen no kruma
but yes answer for nim say abi
o so kotie o mo nkomo no say ne de o kotie o mo nkomo no a wo say o pese di unsa de ne nko ba ndi ohia bi abam na de ato no am na san wo ha batuma ni tie nkomo ni wie say o kobra de a amanfo so twa yaji o
Is it call? Is it
call? Is it obiade call? Obiade call? Emmanuel de.
Yes.
Emmanuel de. Seto say ne Salifu Ibrahim Di Maria deals go through no mu na be sia kan makotoko. Na has nso ma ye de mbetimi bia mo fa Kasim ne Enoch Morrison.
Yeah.
Me de come for download ntato. Because goalkeeping ne de problem wo ho. Problem no e wo ho. Of which they know
goalkeeping problem.
And
experienced goalkeeper.
Exactly. You say download the available. I share Benjamin Asari na the age 32 years Ghanaian goalkeeper 32 there. I mean on to me more long years be a Ghanaian player 32. You know, I mean almost share download the young experience no see idea there. He's a leader. They should get him. The one you download Morrison na kotokonsoafa Salifu ne a year seto say ya. Say kebe pa. Ebe man next season no. Your league net me there. So for me, I'm very happy with the way I transfers no. At the aircon no. Linda ne Utanga the end there. And some no. It looks like omo pe deals are more there. Has how much so on beton.
Okay.
Because they say no omo pe so on be my boys na ko free. Into the eye and say $10,000 kwana ad be ba on beton amount.
Na omaji.
On beton omaji because
omo no more business.
Because boys ni your margin so on be sign. Omo pe so omo ko free.
Okay.
On be so omo ya na contract na we no continue say no. They are looking for a deal on beton boys no say they be at least team no so betime nya kakra. No nti no mani abre Kasim ho no say ne. So Utanga ekode a unya Kasim no be gina mfimfin on ma. E che say you are sorted. Who say that deep defensive midfield role no as in recent times I struggle power until say Utanga eba no because me kai say Benjamin Futu koye no unse omukofa ushawa abu bai amfa omafa erikeso abebobi amfa oma ye signings am ye say nko de be replace ya but as Utanga be gina mu ne de na afa ne sa but Utanga enso so no. And there are a hard when they be a new Okofa player from outside Ghana na de ne ba no man 2 years contract. 2 years no obeba 1 year fechire sa wunya mfa so papa bia. Second year na be farmer no obewie no okọ free be ani. And these foreigners no there's nothing like loyalty in their books so on one name club no waka say onye lawyer who say the man obi ti say every ban has folk for timinya na man timi sign contract mo mo say and na supporters na wo you ungrateful and na wo nye every ban abusuafo okrum ha enti dia mo kan already so ene nsema ye ka no ote enti bia ne ma me betimi afre na ka say free ye wo de nye hwe sign no munya kakra na damfo bi betu ne for free ba Linda Ntangbe ne Glide Utanga mo kwala mo no ni ofa bi ni Kumasi ha wo ni ofa bi ni nkran o ni maame bi nte de ye ka no e na wafre ne say sign no munya bibi o enti na we ungrateful ne sa ne manema na mo kan kurum ha no ono no wonte kasa no kra ye ka no no why na say wonte busuani bi amem e na waba betu ni fo say wo sign no munya bibi enti ono no oba proper businessman o wie ya okọ ebi na mukwala de ye kotoko no after 2 years no we ne den a wanya deal foforo obekọ ebia ni enti se mo sign foreign players na mo gidi say players na mo fa wo mo no mo gidi wo mu di a at least mo contractor eye long enough a obetimi aton na nya bibi de afrim na mo nya 2 years no because 1 year ni de oba foreigner o mebobo papa bia amfa ma 1 year no afen wo abehu krom ha the next year no afen na oba be boni ye obowie anso contract na wusa amre no agent bi ehuna ode ne kokuro foforo so enti class no they should learn from these things ekoso no okofa omo ba ma omo better contract at least long enough for betimi ade ayi but you see Andrea you asem no unse unya abotre tie ni ya ose oba national team nim no at that young age because of ne papa ball and no abo pressure wo mni ade adi no ebia ade onyobe se nka onnye se obeye bibia kunu ho a please nipa se sa na obeso okire endi nya se basically as ohun ni se national team no waye wakunu ho se nka obema Ghana fo ani agibat ebia ya appreciating enough media that is what I'm deducing from the Okano so ba national team mu at that very young age ne papa pressure ni bibia no ba se bibi wa akire obetimi asesa from na yanka onku ne ho se obe please nipa But it do be on your players no. Yes, yes, or no one kasa say enke mmerɛ bɛsa akɔ n'akyi a mmerɛ nso deɛ nsa nkɔ n'akyi biem mmerɛ nkɔ n'akyi biem
but edu baabi nso sɛ o kasa otimi de ka o kasa ho
ɛna me pɛ sɛ ɛnya me nso mmerɛ nkɔ n'akyi biem but your players nso edu baabi a they need to be grateful to the nation deɛ yɛn nso ayɛ ama wɔn asɛ da biara no you see most of our legends no ne former players no bebree na wa adwin bi sɛ kwan yɛ fa so yi omu free national team nim no ɛyɛ nyɛ papa nti obi wa abon sɛ wanya menasepo bi wɔ nimu sɛ asɛ yɛne na ani ne yie nti no asɛ odi wɔ man ne ho yaw but edu baabi a ɔmo nso so ɛnti asɛ sɛ a very good dancer biano knows when to leave the stage. If you are a very very good dancer, you must know when to leave the stage. And yes sir, and time hu nyehi we do baby a time na me say into you sure say any German for Tony Cruz ka so bebo national team no mo mane mo omo nka say Tony Cruz mebo no a retire but omo ne kan ya so omebo ma wo mo. A very good dancer must know when to leave the stage. Enu ntina sa wo che bebre a ene ma manfo bebo away na fe you begin to regret say me am abekumi ho me de me kon wo ho ma mu nyina yi afa de mo bom away eye bia ni edu ba bia eni kwan say who overstay your welcome and the ya like the way now all canon as a it looks like as a waye bibi na ye de boni na etua ne ka because all say
so ne ya mbia onu so
yaw because baby what dure
said okun ho
kun go see say what but 17 years ya je Capo do say
na say onya wanya
na say mo Capo we ye do baby a players no omo na mom ho kwan ma sa ne ma we mu e ba omo so Asamoah say he suffered the same fate eduru baby Asamoah obi ase Asamoah no e ma ye ba kwa 2022 World Cup crisis Asamoah say wo ye training o pe bi abo ene sa ne ma now the ho aba na manfo already ko sa ne ma we mu no I'm sure say ye kɔ enne we abedadwai afa no obi e ba be fa ne atwonsre ne abasa ehu hia baby adede duru national team nim no me say nobody can take away his legendary status but says ya baby eginan Ghana ye pay any more kwa enye de desem Lami Yama di how many years no Obama Spain no Lami Yama di how many years he's playing for Spain now the future is for the youth Mumman kwara ne kwan omo a say omo na ye mujamu no omo o time ba ye no the whole Sule Muntari zamre no Sule level no anu kra de no agi Champions League o who say Sule je treble with Inter Milan by a call 2010 World Cup no Sule was on the bench the day was playing enti no omunti asese obia ne mere umre beba umre beko but as a good dancer you must know when to leave the stage uche bebrebe ya ena abema enyema we na amanfo kasa ne e kan semfa ho na afi ase wo ba be regret for nyema bia wo ye ase makumi ho amoman no mo de bone tua meka obia nka ase dede enya ade but dede ba bia waduru ne de ye national team no obia na odwena oman hu bia no choose the national team over the day you eno de because see here say ye ebi na Portugal for are refusing to do who say Cristiano Ronaldo ye ball Euro si we obia no guni su di natem because edu ba bia wan kasa no e wo so ote asese ba bia maduru de ne wo pepa ne se me ye but ahoden ni ho will you this you need to bench I mean on be comfortable then they do to bench ni ade Portugal call World Cup coach de Ronaldo continent na bench say nyina hu niam na ekoso eni sa niam na enti coach bi wonu ma oni sa boss ne say or the big players abetina bench enti no onfa o meka team ne ho kra na ne ma behwe ni ma ba bench wo de ama ne the issues aba enti ene me mfa o ma en ka ba bia duru de know when to leave the stage enti no we de unkun hu mo bia ne mfa boni ntua o ka bia ne za ne ma ne yesre wo mo yesre legends no yesre wo mo wa wo bobo no ne duru ba bia concentrate on club football ne pesika brefi enu ne hia wo because national team no we are Diana umre betwem and the time is now. The time is now.
Yeni atifo ni komanyame adom am repair be sa beto so every about na e wo sere nua mesie ko George Kumi akwase I'm watching you senior Capo. I was a student at Ask Media and now mid morning co-hosts at Property FM Cape Coast. Please send me your number. Also DM me on Facebook or share my handle on Facebook, and I say call X and also at Twitter. Capo the Supremo DM me everything come Eddie for easy done say play of the tournament. Jim James Rodriguez and I say call Eddie Emano Kwaku Cantona. Say we people or say we the people of New Adubiase listening to you, Capo. Can you explain to us why you don't come on Saturdays? War and also don't know Eddie Abba Empress Kente was say Maestro is always on top, big ups and what they Abba war. Maybe now yet me about it was say yes would you say maybe I have a cost of community no monitor or birthday comma Messi Mensa abuna adipa chimudene or birthday happy birthday enko enfama letter say you show happy birthday Messi Mensa adipa chimudene or birthday happy birthday enko enfama mama kwa mano so nia monko 0506 9776950 0506 9776950 hello okay, say my 0506 9776950 0506 9776950 hello. Okay, still say Inchimi and Fixie Mommy. Hello. Hello, good evening.
Capo.
About your dinner, maybe I can every boss.
Capo like in the mine crew.
Oh, international Zandu now where they.
So you go badum, but you also.
Now I don't work over into you, boss.
And I'm in Chamo, now I'm in Sports Carolina.
Okay.
Baduma pa and Shiramo. Oh, at the first time, I'm way mine because they at my Sunday, yeah. A pack no at the mamma, much more shusha bra. Yen in found the Badamasi. Well, much say, Muba some for mine and pack, and I must have some yes one pack. Yeah, Badamasi.
Okay.
And you see the Kotoko me team my last season. And man could you see the next season. Miami, I don't need to friend for
Mensumedas 0506 977 695 0506 977 695. Oh, hello, good evening. Boss, we didn't be a free. Okay, into you, boss, into you.
Yes, Andre, you are on maybe I would do no. It's not power, okay, you just my heart.
Why are you okay?
Andre,
are you? Okay, Captain.
Andre, you wait there, my
Okay, Yati. Okay, that's Andre. Okay, well, 0506 977 695 Andre. Legon psychology class and I'll make it that statement. Be kakra mano. Yaman come. Hello, good evening.
Hello,
boss. We didn't maybe akaza free.
tell me, Nana,
okay, boss. Into you, Nana. Into you. Hello, Nana.
Capo.
Yeah.
Person make Andre some make aka.
Into you.
Capo Andre waya de nia odi abedwa nia ye. Onko tena nchen na nketwa no so nye bimbo. Na mo so metumi nkyere na metumi ayabo yoman na Ghana no nye obi mu dia. Se asamoja ba ehunyo ye ma ya. Echiri ye ma no kotena nchen. Sisi eduru no so so bakwa kotena nchen na obi suso aba be ye dia to aso because me hu ni say ade no wo ba no amba ya nche uji yeska o because the taxpayers money ye the amount any the tio kan ya odi ajiwe ni sisi wo mbre twum ko na obi so mbre bi na ebi no so me bokotoko fo aba so say and this time transfers cost no mo bombo de papa nti mese prosper odu ye coach so on cost no nim kola ni training no nti training papa na this we are the start league better the best league
Okay.
If you are African, a Kobe and Humodi, Capo, and meeting Tessamecano.
Yeah, I see. Straight from Winneba. Thank you very much for calling. 0506977695. Yamon Komo. So 10 times so now. Mama Yedi and Komo. Lorenzo Musatine Novak Djokovic. It was 6-4. We're 4-6-6-6. Maybe I can once and more. But Mamin Fakol is Nika 0506977695. Yamon Komo na yen twaso emfa emfi honum na Novak en tokwa ne mo edin papa tennis no on Lorenzo Musati nye easy cry nchi yehwe de obekwa akoka akara so ho e the grand finale on Sunday. Hello, good evening.
Hello,
boss, we did be akaza free.
Meden de here me kaza for Damango number 1.
Damango. Okay, Savannah into you.
Amekaza kaza say Ghana for munipa ya muma ya. So yeah legend for in atamoja mba no sante tambe dia na edit na diploma. Yeah. So the day you are tama so kan no so ya be mu ntenase nipa wo fie na ugo do be na wo se won emre na obuja popoa na enye. So ya mu ye o mo ye kakana amu man kwara so nche mu kwara no nkwara se mu pa bono akwa ya akwa no bobo na ebe do be na mu ye mpere kwa se ya ebe tin se obe yire ho aye jiba pa ma Ghana. So ya mu ye Capo mu kakara
yate yada sepa onso de e every ho aba 0506977695 yamon kobo na enwure na yen sorry so enche news ebeba. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
About your dinner baby akase free.
I am Bajam Gasesu Western Region. It's good.
Okay, into your boss.
The day you not some now working. Hello.
Your also into you.
Hello.
But also into you, why? It's you. I'm saying on Timinka Kafra. On Timinka Kafra. 0506977695. Hello. I'm saying hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello. Oh, Gambe Fala Scholar. I'm saying Swash. Why won't you mean us? Mobana. Mojina so na yakwe nim kakra kana bibia fine. Oh, last caller. Hello, good evening.
Hello. Good evening, boss.
Udini baby akaze free last caller.
Akaze free tano so the film company.
Hey, company into you.
Yeah. Boss, the day you are some no kind ma some kaka found.
Chewadri.
The day you was Ghana for you ungrateful. One
kaso Ghana for ungrateful. Was this on time? Semrebe sa konecha said okunu hono gonye sa.
Na say your queen woman kakla. O can say the other the mine ya nya dia mo ate ya piani ya pete pamu. I didn't say there I am papa. So we be be.
Okay.
So ma uli be be. Say man kwa na kwan na almost be tia kan. That is never got to perform penny for us to for my idea. Mo. I fear I be timid o my see any new match like match area for cap bar.
Okay.
Boss,
thank you very much for calling. Yes, we had asked by. Yes, there is news, Beba. KW and Afi, boss lady Babe Twas and Afi, one the news no Bentia Boabe Hona Umaba. Now Umabe Twaso, Eddie Efriho, Eddie Amaote, Philipo and Ka, Oberboy Juma, Philipo people. Be Jumane Kama. Look at news no the by Big Brother and so Teninka Crusade and so Teninka so more a paper with analysis at the Emma Nemum production no a Edian Satap Soba senior man the engine behind the show where Jumanina and Afi Dembaba and Afi Abrantia Fenway Diblay Trimudahine Omuna Omuje Nyama Wechi Emma Shuni tight I enjoy a pan fast and I'm more Nana Kwame a director brother MD from MCR Omoye Wajuma Midin at the Capo the Supremo the Shishers man Kumo news at 6 a.m. Yakrao.